a good evening to all of you alongside Grady Simpson and Alec Vaughn on camera. My name is Matt McHugh. We are coming to you live from Richland County, Olney, Illinois, at Richland County High School for a good Tuesday night matchup between the Fairfield Mules and Richland County High School. I'm in college mode already, Grady. Grady, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. My little bit of a light voice. We started our practices back this week, so if I start grogging, I'm going to power through, folks. It's going to be a great night. I'm looking forward to calling the game and spending some time with you all. Thank you for joining us. And we are just a few minutes away. We've got our JV matchup that's getting started here in just a couple minutes. And real quick, we just want to let you know the upcoming broadcast for the week. We had a barn burner with girls basketball last night.
Yes,
right,
we did.
Hamilton County, our Lady Mules were victorious by 1 point, 45-44. I bet Double D is still recovering. He called that game.
I mean, you can't get much closer than that. I was there, and it all came down to a free throw, really.
You know, sometimes it's that simple. It's that small. Conference game, right? Is that what it was? Very good. And tonight on Mule Nation 2, our other broadcast network that we have, Mule Wrestling is having a home match right now. So you can flip back and forth, or if you are a double screen person, like I'm sure a lot of you are, you can have the basketball game on your phone, and you can cast the wrestling match on your television. Thursday, the girls are back in action against Edwards County. That's a home game.
Yep.
And then Friday, our boys are back in Black Diamond play against Carmine. So a busy week of some great Mules athletics. And we thank you all for joining us. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back, and we'll get rolling with this JV matchup, the first match of our doubleheader. And you are listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
As a family-owned business, you can trust Rush Appliance and Furniture in Fairfield and Carmine to give your family the same attention they give theirs. If you need a refrigerator, range, laundry pair, dishwasher, or furniture, they have the brands you know and trust like Speed Queen, Amana, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, Sealy, and more. And with service after the sale second to none, Rush Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your furniture and appliance needs. Rush Appliance and Furniture, 118 West Main in Fairfield and 206 East Main in Carmine.
Are you having trouble with the new year, new me? Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler has a solution. Start off the new year in a new ride. Now through January 31st, take advantage of amazing offers. Save up to $11,000 on new 26 Silverado 1500s. All new in-stock 26 Chevy Traverses are priced at dealer invoice. 0% financing for 60 months on select new 26 Ram 1500s. Unheard of Jeep deals, with remaining new 25 Jeep vehicles discounted up to $13,000. That's at Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler, 412 East Main Fairfield, and LamontsOnline.com, your exclusive dealer with warranty forever.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works. Wayne White Electric Cooperative, 10,000 members, 11 counties, one very dependable utility.
And welcome back, and the teams are at their benches. Yep. And we are about to get started for the first game of our doubleheader, the Mules JV against Olney. Or is it Olney or Richland? I've heard it's interchangeable. It's technically Richland County High School, but everybody calls it the Olney Tigers.
Technically, it's Richland County, but I don't think you will ever find anybody call it that. Everybody just says Olney.
Oftentimes when you have like a technical school change, because I believe it used to be officially Olney, you'll see like people insist that you call it by the. I mean, I'm seeing Olney Tigers still on the scoreboard.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to go with Olney, folks.
That's what I've got on the scoreboard. So
we got the starting lineup. Michael Barner's on the tip. Harv Kaiser, Noah Springmeyer, Ashton King, and Cooper Berg are in the game starting for the Mules, and that tip goes almost out of bounds, and Fairfield recovers it. Ashton King comes up with it. That's the starting five, and that is pass is picked off by Brody Snyder for Olney, and he goes for a slam and misses it. Rebound by Olney. We'll get the names and the numbers for them as they come across. And we got a traveling violation. is the first call of the game. Cooperberg is bringing the ball up the floor for the Mules. Attempts a high post pass to Harv Kaiser. That's picked off. Kaiser's going after the ball handler, and he drives and scores. That is same player, number 44, Brody Snyder for Olney. And they're in a full pressure half-court zone. Looks like it's a 2-3, and that cross-court pass is picked off as well. And that's going to be a wide-open layup for Olney. That is number 12, Carson Amateur, and Cody Bailey has seen enough. He is going to take a quick timeout after 4 quick points for Olney. We'll take one as well. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Whether you're in the market for a pole barn or a timber frame home, leave the details to Walters Buildings. As the premier post frame builder in the Midwest, Walters Buildings uses only the highest quality materials and the most skilled craftsmen in the industry for a building experience that matches their award-winning buildings. Contact your local Walters Buildings representative at waltersbuildings.com to see what they do for you. Build with confidence. Build with Walters. Family owned since 1958.
Is insurance just a monthly payment to you? If so, remember why it's really there. To protect the life you love. Choose a company that sees you as more than a policy number. When you work with a Country Financial rep, you get more out of your insurance. More personalized home and car coverage to protect what matters most to you. More guidance without all the industry jargon, and more confidence that a real person will show up if something goes wrong. I'm Christina Copeland, your country rep here in Fairfield area. I care about the people in this community, and I'll take the time to get to know you so I can help protect you and your family. Call me at 618-842-2185 to experience more.
All right, welcome back. Ball is back in play after that timeout, and let the ads finish off. And Olney is back in that pressure 2-3 zone, and they are causing some problems for Fairfield up at the top of the key. Cooperberg has it. Bounce pass to Harv Kaiser. Gets it out to the left corner to Ashton King. Down low to Barner. Kicks it out to Berg. Catch and shoot three. No good. Off the backboard. Rebound Olney. Coming back the other way. That's Brody Snyder again on the rebound, walking the ball up the floor. Fairfield is in their man-to-man zone, and Michael Barner picks off Snyder and is fouled on the other end of the floor. Barner went to slow it down, and Snyder just committed a foul, just reaching foul. River Wise is going to enter the game for Fairfield for Noah Springmeyer, and we're going to have a baseline throw in underneath. Cooperberg is going to throw it into Ashton King, fakes right, gives it to Berg in the corner for a three. Good. Nice designed inbounds pass to get Cooperberg, who is an outstanding shooter. A wide open three-point shot in the corner. 4-3 is your score. Olney still leads. Olney drives up the middle, goes for a contested shot. No good. Harv Kaiser, great defense, secures the rebound as well. That was number 12 for Olney. Carson Amateur on the drive and attempt. Nice little give and go with King and Kaiser. King misses the floater. Rebound Olney again, and Michael Barner is going to be called for a reach-in foul. 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Olney is off to a quick lead after 2 quick scores and fast break finishes. Great defense from Olney early on. Fairfield is showing full court pressure off the throw-in. Amateur is bringing the ball up the floor for Olney. Gets a screen. Barner switches off to him. He's on the right side. He falls, loses the handle. Barner picks up the pass, and here we go. Off to the wing, and the layup is up and good.
Amazing job by Michael.
Yeah, he can outrun just about anybody.
Yes, he can.
He can certainly outrun me. Olney's bringing the ball up the floor. Great defense from River Wise, just contesting the dribble up the floor, making him work just to get it across half court. Top of the key, Olney has it, gets it to the right wing, dribbling it up to the middle, hands it off and reverses it again, and that is going to be an illegal screen is called. That's an offensive style, Grady, that we see a lot, where there's lots of kind of handoff and screens at the same time at the top of the key, trying to get some cuts. But when the handoff kind of precedes the screen, you're going to get called for a foul a lot.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an offensive foul on Olney. Here comes Cooperberg. This is more of a 3-2 press. We saw a lot of this from North Clay as well. And Harv Kaiser gets it in the paint. Power dribble, turns and scores. Nice post move from Harv Kaiser. In some traffic. So good response here from Fairfield. 7-0 run after the timeout. Cooper Berg is playing defense, only has it up there at the top of the key now. Passes it over to the left side, drives middle, picks up his dribble, kicks it back out. Three-point shot is up, no good. That's number 45, Carson Fox, on the attempt on the three-point basket, and the ball's out of play, and we'll go back over to Fairfield. Brody Snyder up at the top of the key for Olney seems to be very disciplined defensively. Active hands, causing problems. And Michael Barner has it, a great little quick bounce pass into the post to Kaiser, who tries to cross lane pass it to Cooper Berg, and it's picked off. And here comes Olney the other way. Amateur has it, slows it down. Barner is guarding him, passes it to the top of the key. They get a shot fake. Snyder drives and travels. He did make the shot. That was quite impressive. But the extra step preceded the shot. Fairfield's going to get the basketball back. 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-4 lead. Bounce pass across the lane to Ashton King. The defense is waiting for him now. Michael Barner has it. They're packing it in a little bit more. Fairfield is getting it to Kaiser in the paint. Kicks it back out to Barner. Fakes the shot. Drives up the middle. Goes for the touch shot and good. Michael Barner in some traffic and some contact with a beautiful little finger roll layup, as they call it. Well, they called it when I was younger. Olney has the basketball on the right elbow, gets it back out to the top of the key. That's number 34, Levi Hefferman, who drives, kicks it back out. Olney now has it back to Hefferman. Skip pass across to the left elbow, bounce pass, and a nice little post move. Turnaround shot is good. That's Carson Fox on the post up. Nice little turnaround, almost like a sky hook. 9-6, Fairfield has the lead now. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. A beautiful little pass from Barner down low to Kaiser, and he finishes at the baseline. 2 or 3 possessions in a row, Barner has just touch passed it down low to Kaiser, who's been able to finish or to get some open shots for Fairfield. Olney has it now, far from the basket. Gets it to Snyder. Entry pass again to Fox. Dribbles it back out to Hefferman for 3. No good. Bank shot. Rebound. Carson Fox, and he puts it back up, and he scores. 11-8, Fairfield leads. River Wise has the basketball. Right elbow. Gets it back to Cooper Berg. Back to Wise down on the corner. Kaiser's posting up, looking for the basketball. Ashton King gets it at the elbow. Little teardrop. No good. Short. Olney has the rebound, and they're coming back the other way as we get under 90 seconds left in the first quarter. Amateur has the ball, drives to the top of the key, looks for a slipping backdoor cut. It's not there. He kicks it back out to Fox. Now to Hefferman down low underneath, and he scores the layup. Very offensive first quarter.
Absolutely.
But in spurts, it seems like. Nice little bounce pass to Kaiser at the top of the key. Kicks it back out to Ashton King for 3. No good. Rebound Amateur for Olney. Here we go the other way. We are under a minute left in the first quarter. 1-point game. Fairfield has the lead. Amateur gets a screen, drives to the right side, passes it off to Hefferman, who bounce passes it over to Fox. And kicks it back out. Lots of ball movement. Amateur for 3. Short. No good. Kaiser secures the rebound. Fairfield's bringing it the other way. Here comes Barner with no numbers. Backs it back out. Loses the handle, and Olney comes up with it. And now they're going quick the other way. They got a 2-on-1, and Brody Snyder is going to finish at the basket for the layup. 26 seconds left and counting. Cooper Berg slows it down to bring it over up the timeline. Gets a give and go with Kaiser. Berg has it at the top of the key, drives, kicks it out to Barner. 15 seconds left. Barner drives, teardrop again, no good, and he tips the ball in on the rebound. Michael Barner with a great first quarter.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure he was going for the tip in or just the rebound. 3 seconds left.
Worked out either way.
Exactly. And the shot attempt at the buzzer is no good for Olney, so that'll end it there. Fairfield leads after a spirited first quarter by a score of 13-12. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
The chiropractic team at Wabash General Hospital is committed to helping patients achieve better health and wellness naturally. By treating pain and improving everyday function, their chiropractors provide care for conditions like auto accident injuries, back and neck pain, headaches, sciatica, sports injuries, and more. For an appointment with Dr. Sigler in Mount Carmel at the Bolden Medical Office Building, Suite C, call 618-263-4376. To see Dr. Lawrence Spear in Albion at the Albion Medical Clinic, call 618-445-8170. Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love. Gill's Sales and Service in Fairfield has the brand name appliances you trust to make your life easier and more comfortable. Gill's carries new appliances from brands like Speed Queen, Crosley, and Frigidaire, as well as a full range of used appliances to ensure they have something for every need and budget. They also carry parts and accessories to keep your current appliances going strong, plus free delivery and installation within 20 miles. Going strong since 1951. Check out their website at Gill's Sales at fairfieldwireless.net or call 618-847-70.
Welcome back as the second quarter is getting underway. Fairfield leads by a point. A couple substitutions for Fairfield. Eli Hutchison, Caden Best are entered the game for the first time, and Noah Springmeyer is re-entered the game. Michael Barner, after a 6-point first quarter and great defense, is on the bench getting a well-deserved break. Olney has the basketball to start it off. Lots of ball movement early here at the perimeter. Amateur dribbles it back up to the top of the key, to the right elbow. Getting it to the right corner, entry pass underneath to Fox, who dribbles to the middle, loses the handle, somehow gets it back out, and they drive baseline, and that's a foul is called. That's number 40 for Olney. Daniel Canis into the game for the first time, driving baseline and fouled. Olney has a baseline throw-in. Reed Klinger also into the game for Olney. Brody Snyder drives middle, kicks it back out to Amateur, swings it right to Klinger, picks up his dribble at the free throw line, gets it to Fox, who drives the right baseline, bounce passes it to Klinger, who face bars his man up. Amateur for three, no good, and that is going to be out of bounds to Fairfield. Just over a minute gone, 62-second possession for Olney. Fairfield just now getting their first possession of the second quarter with a 1-point lead. Cooper Berg brings the ball up the floor, gets it to Caden Best, passes it over to Hutchison, up to Kaiser at the top of the key. Now Hutchison has it, Springmeyer was on it before. Now Berg has the basketball, gets it over to Springmeyer, down to Hutchison in the left corner, and Berg is posting up, gets it on the block, faces his man up, kicks it out to Springmeyer for a wide open three, no good. Cooper Berg gets the rebound, and Fairfield's gonna reset. Kaiser has it at the top of the key, dribbles and spins, backing his man down, spins right, goes to finish, no good, misses the layup. Great strong move by Harv Kaiser, only secures the rebound, and Klinger's going to bring the ball up the floor. And pass is almost intercepted by Springmeyer, and it's going to be a backcourt violation. And a few of the close Olney faithful respectfully disagree with the call. Ashton King re-enters the game for Harv Kaiser, and Michael Barner does for Cooper Berg. It was definitely backcourt. I think the question was, did he re-establish possession before he went backcourt?
Yeah.
Because Cooper Berg definitely tipped the basketball.
Right.
Barner has it. It negotiates a long bounce pass. It was tipped, and Ashton King recovers it. Slip passes it to Hutchison right at point-blank range, and he is fouled on the putback attempt. Hutchison missed his first shot, got his own rebound, and was fouled on the putback, and he's going to get 2 free throws for Fairfield. Great work by Andrew Hutchison. First attempt is up and no good. Still 13-12. 4 minutes and 54 seconds left in the first half. And second free throw is good. Nothing but nylon. Fairfield drops back into half-court man-to-man as Amateur brings the ball up the floor, dribbles it to the left side, spins back to the middle, and passes it to a slip down the left baseline. Shot is up, bounced, and no good. That's Levi Hefferman on the shot attempt. Nice little backdoor cut, slipping behind his man, getting a good bounce pass from Amateur, just wasn't able to finish. Caden Best is going to bring the ball up the floor. Best just probably pretty tired. He played in the freshman game just before this one.
And he played for the majority of that game.
I'm not sure if he came out.
I know, I missed the first chunk of it.
First chunk of it. A very talented freshman. Barner dribbles down the baseline, dribbles it back out. Best has it, gets it to Hutchison on the left elbow. Hutchison dribbles up, gives it back out to Caden Best at the top of the key, and Fairfield's going to reset. Now gives it to Barner at the left elbow. See if he drives on his man. He does. Kicks it out to Springmeyer. Springmeyer hands it back out to Hutchison. Gets it over to Best. Fakes left, goes right. Hands it off to Ashton King. Ashton King drives over to the half-court line, the free throw line. Kicks it out to Hutchison for 3, and it's good. And $3 to Feeding Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. 17-12, Fairfield leads. Olney has the basketball on the left elbow. Entry pass to Fox is tipped, recovered by Olney. Fox wants the basketball again, and Amateur drives off of a screen, and Barner nearly picks his pocket and almost committed a foul. Klinger has the ball now on the right elbow. Bounce passes it into Fox, and looks like a reach-in foul is called on Fairfield. Jump in the live chat. Let us know where you're watching from. I'm sure plenty of you who come out to the home games might be at home watching. Didn't make the trip to Olney, but comment. Let us know.
We've got a few already. We've got Rachel Reed saying, beat those Olney Tigers. We've got Billy Hale saying, let's go Mules. Barbara Maxim, beat those Tigers. Good luck, boys. And Vicky King, go Mules. Thank you all for leaving a message.
Yes. And Fairfield gets a turnover while we were reading those messages. Intercepting the inbounds pass. Great defense. Best is going to slow it down. Gets it to Barner. Hits a cutting Ashton King, and the pass is tipped out of bounds and stays with Fairfield. Barner's made a few attempts at some of those dangerous passes, and some of them have worked out really, really well.
Yes, he has.
Created some good shots. Baseline throw in for Fairfield. Bounce pass to Barner. Wide open layup. It's missed, and a foul is called on Barner fighting for the rebound, and it's going to go the other way. And Harv Kaiser's going to check in for Barner, who now has 2 fouls. 6 points early for Kaiser as well. Great job from, for Barner, I mean.
Yes, absolutely. He's had a great early game so far.
Amateur brings the ball up the floor for Olney. Hands it off to number 30. That's A.J. Padilla in the game for Olney. Gets it back to Amateur, up at the top of the key. Lots of weak side cutters for Olney, and Olney's going to call a timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Gills Sales and Service in Fairfield has the brand name appliances you trust to make your life easier and more comfortable. Gills carries new appliances from brands like Speed Queen, Crosley, and Frigidaire, as well as a full range of used appliances to ensure they have something for every need and budget. They also carry parts and accessories to keep your current appliances going strong, plus free delivery and installation within 20 miles. Going strong since 1951. Check out their website at Gills Sales at fairfieldwireless.net or call 618-847-7066.
2 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first half. Fairfield leads by a score of 17-12 over Olney, and Fairfield has scored all 4 points that have been scored in the second quarter. A little bit of sloppy play early on, some contested tough shots and some turnovers really for both teams. And Fairfield is now in a zone defense as well. It looks like a 3-2 zone. Lots of communication going on, so let's see if this changeup does anything to Olney's flow on offense. Snyder has it, passes it across baseline to Fox, who scores. Caden Best has it at the top of the key. Both teams now in that 3-2 zone press, presumably to try to negate some of the open three-point shots. A kicked ball from Olney.
Oh, my gosh.
About landed in a trash can 100 feet away, and Brody Schneider puts his hands up as if to say the field goal was good. Wrong season. Wrong sport, I should say. Still football season for professional and college. Ashton King gets the ball up at the top of the key. Gets it to Cooper Berg back into the game. Down to the corner to Springmeyer. Splits the defense, drives, and is fouled. Great move by Noah Springmeyer. Splits the defense, drives right past him, and is fouled on the layup attempt. And Noah's going to have 2 free throws. Fairfield has a 3-point lead, 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half. And the first free throw is up and rattles in.
Things this quarter have slowed down offensively a lot for both teams compared to that first quarter.
Yeah, they really have. Just some missed shot as the second free throw is up and no good. Number 50 for Olney checks in. I'm going to assume that's Camden Welsh. He played in the freshman game. I know it's not Casey Toman, who's listed as number 50 on Olney's roster. And he gets the ball underneath on the block, passes it back out to Amateur, gets it to Padilla at the top of the key, has nowhere to go with it, passes it back to Amateur, dribbles from right to left, gets it to Padilla, going from left to right the other way, gets it to Amateur. Fox is posting up in the paint, calling for it. He gets it, gets triple teamed, passes it back out to Amateur for three. Good. One-point game. Cooper Berg, dangerous pass, and it is intercepted by Olney. Wide open lane to the basket, and he finishes over Ashton King. And Olney now, just like that, has the lead back, 19-18, approaching a minute, 10 seconds left in the first half. A kickball on an attempted entry pass to Harv Kaiser at the high post. Just a little bit of careless passes from Fairfield last couple possessions.
We saw that at the very beginning of the game as well.
And Olney's has length.
Yes, they do.
And they're, going, showing athleticism. They're moving quickly. Springmeyer has it on the left corner, gets it to King, to Springmeyer. Bounce passes it down to Kaiser in the paint. Dangerous pass again to Berg on the right side. Here comes Ashton King running baseline. Harv Kaiser with a post-up. Turnaround shot, no good. Springmeyer in a perfect position to get the rebound, and he is fouled. Great job by Noah Springmeyer to come to the paint, box out his man, and draw a foul to give Fairfield the basketball back with 49.6 seconds left in the first half. Throw in, gets to Kaiser at the top of the key, gets it to Ashton King, to Springmeyer on the right corner. Kaiser's posting up, he gets it back up to the top to Ashton King, gets it to Berg on the left elbow for three, no good. Olney has the rebound. 35 seconds left in the first half, 19-18, Olney leads. Amateur walks it up the floor, gets it to Brody Snyder, who's going to bounce pass it underneath to Welsh. He's going to pass it back out. Olney's going to slow it down and reset. I don't think they're in a hurry with the clock on their side right now. They might hold for the last shot. Padilla gets it to Snyder again at the top of the key, and Olney's going to call a timeout with 13 seconds left and a 19-18 lead. We'll take one as well. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Let CSI Insurance Brokers in Fairfield help you navigate today's overwhelming insurance market. Whether you're looking for farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance, the experienced agents at CSI Insurance Brokers specialize in finding plans customized to fit your needs. Visit their website at csiinsurancebrokers.com or give them a call at 618-842-2193 for a quote today.
All right, a reset coming out of the timeout. Olney has the basketball with 13 seconds left and a 1-point lead. Back and forth first half. And Snyder gets the ball into Amateur. Ashton King is guarding him. Fairfield is staying in that 3-2 zone defense. Let's see what they do with it. And 3, 2 seconds, and 1 second left. Amateur shoots, no good, and that is going to be the end of the first half. The score will remain. Olney leads by a score of 19-18 over the Fairfield JV Mules. And we'll be right back. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Hey everyone, Coach Matt McHugh here, and I want to personally invite you to our FCC Bobcats First Pitch Dinner, sponsored by FNB. Coming up Friday night, January 23rd at 6 p.m. at Fairfield First Christian Church. This is one of my favorite events of the year because you get to meet our players, hear what we're building for this season, and enjoy a great dinner served by the Bobcats themselves. Tickets are just $30, or you can bring the whole crew, grab a table for 8 for $200. Big Boy is catering, so you know it's going to be good. Scan the QR code. Grab your tickets and come spend the evening with us. We cannot wait to see you there. Go Bobcats.
Kaiser Farms is proud to support Mule Nation and the FCHS Mules. Ryan and Michelle Kaiser, along with the entire Kaiser Farms family, wish Harv and the Mules the very best of luck this basketball season. Whether it's farming needs or high-quality show pigs, Brian is ready to help you succeed. Give him a call at 618-838-9432. That's 618-838-9432. From the team at Kaiser Farms, go Mules!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Andrew Diesel, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud supporter of your FCHS Mules. For all your investment needs, call Andrew Diesel at 842-4212. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Looking for a convenient bank with a local touch? Welcome to People's National Bank. With our easy-to-use services and friendly bankers, we are here to make your banking experience smooth and personalized. From checking accounts to mortgages and agriculture loans, we're always here for you. Experience the difference with People's National Bank, where convenience meets community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, and welcome back to halftime of the Mules JV game against Olney High School. The score, Olney leads by a score of 19-18. Some unofficial first half stats for you. Michael Barner leads the way for Fairfield with 6 points. Harv Kaiser has 4. Some great basketball from both of those guys in the first half, both on the offensive and the defensive side. Andrew Hutchison has 4 points. And Cooper Berg has a 3-point basket. And then Noah Springmeyer with 1 point, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And Grady, a little bit of a back and forth first half. Definitely some sloppy play from both teams. I'm not sure if that was just maybe not knowing if Olney was going to come out in man-to-man or a zone, or just, sometimes it's just a little, you just don't have you don't come out with your best. But they tightened some things up and have had some great offensive possessions. They started to move in the basketball a lot better. Anything else that you saw from that first half?
I mean, I think there were several turnovers, especially early right off the bat of the first quarter.
Yes.
When Olney got up 4-0, that was a little bit rough. But after that timeout was called, things really changed and started getting a little sloppy there in the second quarter as well. But I'm hoping that they can come out here in the second half and kind of clean some of those things up and just take that lead back.
Yeah, and Olney got 2 back-to-back turnovers to start the game and 2 layups to finish at the other end to take a quick 4-0 lead. And Coach Cody Bailey called a timeout, and he does such a wonderful job with this group. I could see him high-fiving the guys, and I could see him almost, I don't know if I was reading his lips, but he was mouthing, "We're fine. We're fine." Yeah. It's like he sat him down and he was like, "Hey, take those 2 possessions and put them in your spam folder. They were bad, but they happened, and they're over with." And since then, it's been a lot better. It hasn't been perfect, of course. But it's been a lot better. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in the second half. And it's a great sign when you're seeing the boys respond, to what the coaches are saying. That's always a good thing. I want to talk real quick, switch gears about our upcoming broadcasts. We got a very busy week. Of course, the girls with that big 1-point victory over Hamco yesterday. I didn't get to tune in, but man, what a recap.
It was a good game.
What a game. Mules Wrestling is on Mule Nation 2 right now. They got a home match, I believe. I think Nick and Tammy are taking care of that tonight. Yep. And girls basketball is home on Thursday against Edwards County. And you guys will be on the call again, I do believe. And then Friday, our boys are home. They're on the road against Carmine, a Black Diamond matchup. So very busy week. And make sure that you've got your calendars marked so you can tune in to Mule Nation and not miss any beat so we can support our players and our young kids. And let's take another timeout. We still got a few minutes left till the third quarter starts, and we'll thank our sponsors again, and thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you like and subscribe if you have not already, and jump in on the live chat. Let us know where you're watching from. And, if you're a former Mule Nation athlete, why don't you jump in there and tell us your favorite memory as a Mule Nation athlete, regardless of the sport. And you're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
If it's in style, it's at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. Christy and the girls at Carnaby Square are proud to have served Fairfield and Southern Illinois for over 40 years. With premium women's apparel, jewelry, accessories, and shoes from brands like Multiples, Charlie B, and Brighton, just to name a few. Whatever your style, the team at Carnaby can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, with extended hours till 7 on Thursday. Come experience Carnaby Square, the fashion leader, at 115 East Main in Fairfield.
When you bank with strangers, you get treated like one. Hi, I'm Michelle Garner with the Fairfield Banking Company, and each day we strive to make your banking experience top-notch. Whether you're opening a new account or buying your first home, it's important to us. You're not just another customer, and we're not just another bank. Stop by today at any of our 4 convenient locations, the Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Company. We're the hometown banks and everybody knows your name. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
In the financial services industry, there's nothing better than experience. And with over 50 years of combined experience, there's no one better than the Conard Financial Group in Fairfield to help you develop a diversified investment portfolio. Whether it's retirement planning, college savings plans, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or certificates of deposit, the Conard Financial Group can help you plan and invest for the future, whatever your goals may be. Give them a call at 618-842-7855 to set up an appointment. The Conard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Stuck on the road? No worries. Bond Towing has your back 24/7. Whether you need a tow, a winch out, fuel delivery, or a quick vehicle unlock, Vaughn's Towing is just a call away. Serving Mule Nation with fast, reliable service you can count on. Call 618-842-2422 for all your roadside needs. Vaughn's Towing, we're here when you need us most. Go Mules!
All right, and welcome back. A couple minutes left until the third quarter. Grady, do we have any live chat updates?
We do. We've got Billy Hale saying, I know I'm not there, but I'm there in spirit. Well, we appreciate that. Peggy McHugh says, watching from Forest, VA. Peggy and Tom.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
I wondered if that's who that
Virginia.
was.
Yes, enjoying retirement, and then the older I get, the more jealous I get of that.
And then Jeff Wise, of course, watching from the hood, Go Mules, and River Wise. And then Josh Sims says, that's Cam Welsh. I'm buddies with his dad. Go Mules.
Okay, so we did get that right.
Yeah.
And Cam was a force in that freshman game,
yes.
And that was a good freshman game. Only did come out on top. I think they won by 5 points, but Welsh was a big part of that. I think he's listed at 6'2", so a pretty large freshman. Good-sized freshman. And thank you so much for jumping in, letting us know. We always appreciate support. And I think there's the horn, so we're going to get started here momentarily with a second half that I have to assume will be just as back and forth as this first half was. Olney leads 19-18. I think keys for the second half, if you're Fairfield, protecting the basketball and protecting Michael Barner's foul trouble.
Absolutely. He's someone you want in the game.
Yes, and you know, when Fairfield Varsity played North Clay, Owen Gruen had 15 points in the first half and got into pretty big foul trouble, and it was his absence was noticeable.
Absolutely.
So, same thing with Michael Barner here. It's always among the most athletic that we have on the court for either team. And here we go. Fairfield has the basketball to start the third quarter, and there's that bounce pass to Harv Kaiser down underneath post move. Shot is no good. Only gets the rebound. That's Snyder who gets it to Amateur. Good set for Fairfield. Just didn't finish the shot, but that's the type of shot you want. Good ball movement. Only has the basketball, gets it to the right corner, and it just goes out of the hand of Levi Hefferman. Just in and out. Fairfield's going to get the basketball back. A little back and forth between Ashton King and Cooper Berg. Harv Kaiser gets it at the high post, dribbles it back out past the free throw line. Ashton King fakes a shot, pulls up from the free throw line, passes it to Barner, who hits a Kaiser underneath. Turnaround shot is tipped, and only has it, comes up with it, going the other way now. Amateur is on the right side, gets a screen from Fox. Passes it to Snyder, who hits an entry pass into the paint to Fox. Dribbles into the middle. Little sky hook again, and he finishes. Very old school.
Yes.
Just a minute gone here in the third quarter. Let's see if Fairfield can get some good shots off. Berg gets it again. Cross court to Springmeyer. Ashton King has it. Gets it back to Springmeyer on the left corner. Bounce pass it to Kaiser. Gets it back out to Springmeyer. Passing on the open shots. Gets it to Ashton King. Over to Berg for three. No good. Rebound Fairfield. Great job Springmeyer. Puts it on the floor. Dribbles it out to Barner for an open three. Yes! Outstanding job by Noah Springmeyer to get the offensive rebound and set up Michael Barner for the second chance basket and a three-point shot. Tied score, 21-21. Carson Fox picks up his dribble at the top of the key, hands it off to Amateur. Passes it to Snyder, who drives baseline, spins, loses the handle. Ball is loose, picked up by Olney. That's Padilla. He picks up his dribble, and he's fouled by Cooper Berg. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third quarter. And I see Olney's pep band setting up on the other side of the court, so it looks like we'll get some entertainment for the varsity game. Amateur has it, left side, dribbles middle, passes it to the right, entry pass to Fox underneath. He spins baseline, cross-court pass to Schneider, back to the top of the key, all the way back across to Hefferman. He drives right baseline, and he's fouled. Very fast ball movement from Olney. No shot attempts yet. And that foul is on Noah Springmeyer. That's his second. Olney gets the ball out. Top of the key on the right side. That's Hefferman, I believe. Gets it to Padilla. Pulls up from 15 feet. Good. Olney has the lead again by 2. Ball is in the corner to Springmeyer on the right side. They're letting him shoot. He passes on it. Gets it to Berg at the top of the key. Picks up his dribble to Barner on the left side. Dribbles right, crosses over. Gets it to Ashton King, who looks to bounce pass it to Kaiser, and a kicked ball. Possession stays with Fairfield. 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Entry pass to Harv Kaiser, wide open at the free throw line. He misses the shot. Amateur gets the rebound, brings it the other way. Schneider has it at the top of the key, gets it to Fox underneath. Turnaround shot, no good, and Michael Barner fouled him. That's going to be his third foul. And 2 shots coming for Carson Fox. And Caden Best is going to check in for Michael Barner, I presume, after the first shot. And the first free throw is good. So Michael Barner to the bench with 3 fouls for Fairfield. Second free throw is up, no good. Rebound Ashton King. Turns and pushes the ball up the floor the other way on the right side. Dribbles middle, goes right by his man, kicks it out to Cooper Berg for 3, no good. Rebound is secured by Olney, and they've got an open man down the floor. That's Hefferman, and he's blocked by Noah Springmeyer. And great job by Noah Springmeyer. Ball is out of bounds and stays with Olney, but I thought that was a wide open layup.
Yeah, Noah has been having a very impressive game tonight.
Very impressive. And for the moment has saved 2 points for Fairfield. And Olney has the basketball at the top of the key. That's Hefferman looking for somewhere to go with it. And another foul is called. I think that's on Cooper. It's on Cooper or Caden. I couldn't see if they put out a 1-4 or a 2-4. They called it on Caden Best. That's his second. A little bit of a lull in play here with a couple fouls being called the last couple possessions. And Olney gets the basketball in right at half court.
That was a close one.
Yeah, Fox has it, dribbles it to the left. Hefferman's posting up Kaiser. He gets the basketball, and Kaiser is up to the challenge and blocks the shot. And Caden Best saves it before it goes out of bounds, and Fairfield gets it coming the other way. Great defense by Harv Kaiser. Ashton King gets it down to Springmeyer on the right corner. Kaiser's posting him up. King at the top of the key. Guarded by Schneider. Drives right. Goes right by Schneider for the layup. In and out. No good. Great take by Ashton King. Rebound Olney. Carson Fox is bringing it the other way. Hands it off to Schneider. Drives middle. Runs into Harv Kaiser. And we're going to have a traveling call on Brody Schneider. I thought there was a chance they may call a jump ball, too.
I thought so as well.
Or a foul. I got to say, a traveling call may have been the third most likely thing I thought they were going to call, but I'm not complaining.
I wasn't expecting that one, but I'll take it.
There is contact. Lots of times with the travels, you call the change of possession or a tipped pass. River Wise is in the game for Cooper Berg. No, Cooper is in the game for Caden Best, I do believe. No, who did he come in for? River Wise is in the game, folks. That's what I know right now. Harv Kaiser.
Yeah.
Harv is out. I knew it was one of those, one of the starters. And River has the basketball at the top of the key. Gets it to Caden Best at the left elbow. 2.5 minutes left. Only leads by 3. Crosses over. He's being guarded tight by Amateur. And a 5-second call is given to Olney. And they're going to get the basketball back. Held on to it for a little too long. Amateur gets the ball to Padilla on the right side. Passes it to Klinger in the game for Olney at the top of the key. He spins, gets it to Amateur, gets it to underneath to Fox, who got position and over Caden Best, and he scores. Fox is physical, folks. He wants the basketball in the paint, and he's good at getting position. Wise gets it to Best, over to Cooper Berg, thinks about a 3. Changes his mind, dribbles it back out. Fox is guarding him. Under 2 minutes left. 5-point game. Gets a screen from Caden Best. Berg goes right by him. Kicks it out to Best for 3. No good. Rebound is secured by Olney. Noah Springmeyer had position. No over the back is called. Don't think he quite had enough. Snyder just went over him. Klinger gets the basketball. Passes it down to Fox underneath. A little turnaround shot. No good this time. Rebound Springmeyer. 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Best gives it over to King. On the right side, gets it to River Wise on the right elbow. Fakes right, goes left, spins right into the paint area. Back out to Ashton King, who gives it back into the corner to Wise. Kicks it out to Berg, fakes the 3, and he traveled. Yep. Shuffled that pivot foot just a little too much. It's pretty common when you see a shooter that has decided he's going to shot fake and go. Sometimes he goes before the shot fake and puts the dribble down. And Berg's a dangerous shooter. Harv Kaiser's back into the game for Fairfield. 5-point game as we approach a minute left in the third quarter. Padilla has the basketball, gets it to Klinger. Excuse me, that's Daniel Canis, number 40 for Olney, not Padilla. Pass is tipped by Kaiser, and Olney is going to maintain possession underneath. Zane Lowry is going to check in for Fairfield for the first time. And Ashton King is going to take a break. 57 seconds left in the quarter. And pass is tipped, and Cooper Berg comes down with it. 45 seconds left, and Fairfield has the ball. Gets it to Kaiser underneath. He's open. Shot fakes, and he misses the point-blank layup. I think he shot faked when he didn't need to. And Olney tips it out of bounds. Unfortunately, possession is going to go back to Fairfield. Grady, I think that may be one of those situations where Harv turned and faced the basket and didn't realize how open he was.
It seemed like he kind of overcomplicated things for himself
he couldn't believe how open he was. Berg gets it. Oh, and both men leave him, and he pulls up for 3. Yes. Can't give Cooper Berg that much space, folks. He got a screen, and both men left the screen to guard the roller. And you know the rules. Hand down, man down. I don't know if you know the rules, but now you do.
Hey.
Don't leave a shooter open. Olney has the basketball. Great defense by Kaiser. That's Heffernan. Gets rid of it to Fox. Dribbles it back out. 5 seconds left in the quarter. And he dribbles into a double team. Gets it to Heffernan for 3. No good. Air ball. And that's the way the third quarter is going to end. Low scoring. Just 2 3-point shots for Fairfield. The score is 26-24. Olney leads. And we'll take a break. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Le Mans Motorsports in Fairfield is your go-to dealer for new and used ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, motorcycles, and a large selection of travel trailers, compact tractors, and mowers. They have the area's best selection of top brands like Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Shasta, and Bobcat. Their factory-certified technicians and knowledgeable parts staff can help you find the right parts and accessories to repair or customize your power sports vehicle to keep it running safe and sound. Stop by Le Mans Motorsports on Route 45 south of Fairfield or call 618-842-3848 or online at lemans.com to start your outdoor motorsports adventure today.
All right, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. Do we have any live chats?
No new ones.
No new ones.
We've got about 109 devices logged in, though.
That's great. I would imagine it'll go up a little bit when the varsity game.
Yes.
I think we've seen as many as about 200 people on. Thank you so much to those of you who are joining in and supporting the Mules, or if you're supporting Olney, that's good too. We're biased, but we try to be fair.
Yeah,
give credit where it's due.
We don't discriminate, but we won't be cheering for the other team.
There's good basketball played on both sides. Make sure you like and subscribe. That's a great way to support this free channel. As Olney gets the basketball to start the fourth quarter, Schneider gets it down low to Heffernan on the right corner. Kaiser is guarding him. Schneider sets a screen, gets the ball on the baseline, dribbles it to Fox, dribbles right into the paint, gets it back up top to Padilla. Down to Heffernan, drives, loses the handle, loses his footing, and Michael Barner comes up with the basketball and brings it the other way for Fairfield. On the right side, gets it over to Zane Lowry. He's wide open. Dribbles on the right side into the paint. Bounce passes it out to Barner. Back to the top of the key to Kaiser. Fakes right, goes left, into traffic. Shot no good, but a foul is called. Nice savvy move there from Harv Kaiser. Nice little head fake. Dribbles left into the triple team and draws the foul, and 2 free throws are upcoming with a chance to tie the game. And first shot is good. Just the 5th and 6th free throws shot today by Fairfield. Second free throw's no good. Lowry gets the rebound and he scores.
Amazing job.
Great offensive rebound. Great work by Lowry to just get position. Simple rebound and putback. Practiced probably 1,000 times. And that entry pass is tipped. And Cooper Berg comes down with it. He's got a double team and he gets rid of it to Lowry, who gets it to Kaiser. And Fairfield has a turnover with a 1-point lead. 6 minutes left in the basketball game. Barner has it, drives right through, splits the defense, loses the handle, and out of bounds. Back to Olney. Good defense by Olney. And Barner is showing full court pressure on Amateur. Amateur does not have the ball. Schneider brings it up. Noah Springmeyer is guarding him. He now gets it to Amateur, who's dribbling right. Now turns around, goes back left, gets a screen from Fox. He hands it off to Schneider, who gets it to A.J. Padilla over at the top of the key to Heffernan. Dribbles it, pulls up at the elbow, picks up his dribble. At the top of the key to Fox, thinks about a three, drives right towards the basket, and a foul is called. And that foul is going to be on Zane Lowry. And that'll be his first, I believe. Yes. So Olney's going to have the basketball underneath. They are down by a point. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left. Get it into Heffernan, drives on Kaiser, out to Amateur, catch and shoot three, no good, and Michael Barner fouled him. 3 shots are coming for Carson Amateur. And that is Michael Barner's 4th foul, folks. I think that's what they call a landing foul. When you leave your feet, the defender has to give them a clear path to land. And I think when he landed, Barner, who was contesting the shot, kind of lost his momentum and couldn't slow down before getting in the way of where Amateur, so he fell on him and then fell down. As he misses the first free throw, and he makes the second one. And Barner's exiting the game. Coach Cody Bailey has his hand on his shoulders, just having a chat with him, kind of calming him down. And the amateur makes his third, so Olney is back on top, still in that zone defense that they have been in the whole game. Ashton King picks up his dribble, and Schneider gets his hand on the pass, and coming the other way, finishes with a finger roll layup. 4-point swing for Olney the last couple possessions. Berg has it, gets it to Zane Lowry underneath, hits Ashton King, who's open, passes on it, kicks it out to Springmeyer for three. Yes! Inside-out basketball from the Mules. Getting the ball in the paint to Ashton King, who draws the defense and kicks it to a wide-open Noah Springmeyer for an open three. And we are tied at 30 again, and a travel is called on A.J. Padilla, and Fairfield is going to get the basketball back as Caden Best checks back into the game for Zane Lowry. Great minutes from Zane. That was his first action of the game. Some quality time, and Coach Cody Bailey is going to call a 30-second timeout. And we will take one as well. Tied at 30, folks. 4 minutes and 49 seconds left. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Teamwork makes all the difference, whether it's on the field, in the field, or on the court. At Sork Farms GP, located just south of Fairfield, teamwork is a part of everyday life. The Sork family knows that working together is the key to success, and they encourage the Mules to do the same. Here's to a great season. Good luck, Mules, from everyone at Sork Farms GP.
Welcome back. Want to take a minute before we get back into the action and thank People's National Bank, who donates $3 to Feeding Kids of Wayne County for every three-point shot that the Mules make throughout these broadcasts this year. And a wonderful, generous Feeding Kids of Wayne County is a great nonprofit, so we're very thankful for them. As Fairfield gets the basketball back in to action again, Kaiser has it, bounce passes it back out to Ashton King, who gets it to Berg, almost out of bounds. Back to King for three, rattles out, no good, and the rebound is tipped out of bounds, and possession stays with Fairfield. What a job by Cooper Berg. That pass was destined for the Fairfield bench, and falling into it, he saves it to Ashton King, and Fairfield has the basketball. Caden Best has it on the left side, gets it all the way across to Ashton King on the right corner, who stepped out of bounds. So possession's going to go right back to Olney. 4 minutes and 28 seconds left, tied at 30. I don't think any team's been up or down by more than 5 points in this game. Fairfield's in man-to-man. Padilla drives baseline on the right, hands it off to Fox, and an offensive foul is called. Fox lowered his shoulder and bulldozed over Caden Best, and he's grabbing his back. Looks like he took the brunt of it. Fox is very talented, very physical. Grady, and he has finished in a lot of traffic, but there I think it was just a little too much contact.
So. Nice job by Caden Best as well.
Drawing the charge.
Yes.
That is every coach's best friend. From my time coaching basketball, I can't think of anything is a bigger momentum shifter. And here comes Best for a three-point shot on the other end. No good. Rebound Olney. That's Fox on the rebound. Brings it the other way. He's going all the way. Gets it to Klinger. Open for three, and it's good. Fox got the ball down the floor before Fairfield could quite get all their matchups, and Klinger was left open, uncontested for a three, and Olney is back on top, 33-30. And here's Berg for a quick catch-and-shoot three. No good. Rebound is tipped by Springmeyer, out of bounds to Olney. Olney's bringing the ball up the floor as Coach Cody Bailey has just called a defensive switch, and they're back in zone. Let's see how that works. Hopefully it disrupts a little bit. Fox has it at the high post, gets it back out to Schneider, down low, gets it to Padilla, pulls up a contested shot, and he scores from about 5 feet. That's A.J. Padilla for Olney, and a 5-point lead. Ashton King gets the ball across the timeline, bounce passes it to Caden Best, who dribbles it back up to the left elbow, picks up his dribble, and gets it back to Cooper Berg at the top of the key, who swings it to Ashton King. Kaiser flashes high post, gets it to Cooper Berg, who bounce passes it to Kaiser, posting up, kicks it back out to Ashton King, over to Springmeyer, wide open for three. Yes! $3 to Feeding Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. Great ball movement and a finished 3 by Noah Springmeyer. 2-point game, Olney still leads, approaching 2.5 minutes left in the game.
Springmeyer has had a heck of a game tonight.
He has, and Fairfield's definitely been looking for more of those 3-point shots as a traveling violation is called on Klinger for Olney. And Andrew Hutchison checks into the game for Ashton King. Good sequence of last few possessions for Fairfield. That was outstanding ball movement on offense. And again, Kaiser got the ball in the paint, wasn't interested in trying to score. He was looking to draw the defense and kick it back out for those open 3-point shots. And lots of good shooters on this team. Case in point, here's Berg, fires a quick 3, no good. Caden Best, what a pursued offensive rebound, but he's blocked in the corner. And Cody Bailey did call a timeout before he lost the basketball. And we'll take one as well. 2-point game, 2 minutes and 8 seconds left. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Carter Trucking in Fairfield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes and wishes each and every one of them a great season, both on and off the field. From rock, sand, dirt, and gravel to riprap, topsoil, fertilizer, cold patch, and more, Carter Trucking in Fairfield has everything you need to get your excavation and dirt work done right. They'll even haul the material and equipment to the job site for you. Located at 7 Williamson Drive in Fairfield, that's Carter Trucking. Call 618-842-2022.
We got a good one here, folks. Olney leads 35-33. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the basketball game. Fairfield has it. Gets it to Cooper Berg on the inbounds pass at the sideline in front of the bench. Kaiser now gets the ball, drives right through the middle, and he is fouled by Carson Fox. And Harv Kaiser's going to have 2 free throws. Kaiser has deceptive speed. He got it at the elbow, actually really towards the 3-point line, and Fox was all over him, and he just spun left, went right by him, 1 to 2 dribbles, and Fox had no choice but to foul him from behind as Kaiser makes the first free throw. 6 points for Harv Kaiser, and Michael Barner is back into the game for Fairfield with 4 fouls. And Kaiser misses the second one, in and out, and a foul is called on Andrew Hutchison, an over-the-back foul. A.J. Padilla had position for the rebound, and Hutchison just kind of slapped over him, knocked the ball out of bounds. I was actually kind of surprised they called it because it was one of those no harm, no foul. Only had the basketball anyway. You could have easily not called it. Some refs will do that, you know, if it's one of those types of fouls. But if Fairfield would have gotten it back, they might have called it.
Right.
At any rate, Fairfield's in man-to-man. Olney has the basketball in a 1-point lead. 1 minute, 50 seconds left, and a great trap by Fairfield, and Springmeyer comes up with a turnover, and he misses the layup on the other end. He's got his hands on his head. It was wide open, folks. And Fairfield maintains possession as Olney was not able to secure the rebound. Definitely a missed opportunity. You feel for Springmeyer, who has been nothing but a bucket in the second half with 7 points and 2 threes. Keep your head up, Noah. You're a reason this game is close. Kaiser has it, dribbles into the middle, spins right, and strongly finishes at the basket. Great move and finish from Harv Kaiser as Fairfield now has a 1-point lead. We are under 1.5 minutes left, and Olney is going to take a timeout. Little cat and mouse game. And we will take one as well. 1 minute 26 left. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Looking for a college that puts you first? At Frontier Community College in Fairfield, Illinois, you'll find small class sizes, affordable tuition, and faculty who care about your success. Whether you're preparing for a career, transferring to a university, or sharpening your skills, FCC is the place to start. Join the Bobcat family today. Discover why Frontier is the best decision ever. 618-842-3711 or visit us at iecc.edu/FCC.
All right, let's try to slow down and get a reset here. Fairfield has the lead, 36-35. Very defensive, low-scoring game. 1 minute 26 seconds left. Michael Barner has 9 points and 4 fouls for Fairfield. He has lived in foul trouble and has It still leads Fairfield in scoring, I do believe. Harv Kaiser has 8 points. Noah Springmeyer has 7. Spread out scoring from Fairfield. Olney has the basketball. Let's see what they run coming out of this timeout. Fairfield is in man-to-man, and here we go. Amateur has the basketball. Bounce passes it over to Heffernan. Gets it back to Amateur at the free throw line. Barner picks his pocket, comes up with a steal, and he is coming the other way. Attacks the basket and misses the finger roll, and a foul is called on the rebound attempt. And that foul is going to be on Harv Kaiser, I do believe, for Fairfield. Barner drove right by his man, and there was traffic at the basket waiting for him, and it looked great, like they got out of his way.
Yeah.
He had a good finger roll look. He just missed it, just off the back iron.
Still a great effort.
Yeah, Fairfield gets the basketball, and an entry pass to Fox, cutting into the block, kicks it back out to Heffernan, drives right, bounce passes it back to Fox, hits his knee, loses the handle. He has to go get it back out, and a foul is going to be called on Cooper Berg. Fox was trying to go by him to go baseline, and Cooper just kind of chested him up, and Fox was going to be knocked out of bounds and had to get rid of it. Cooper doesn't love the call, and I understand it.
Absolutely.
We'll put it that way. And Cody Bailey doesn't love the call either, and I think the argument is he was the one who was going that way, and Cooper was already there. And the first free throw is up and good. We are tied again. 52 seconds left. Carson Fox has one shot, a chance to give Olney the lead. And he does not. Free throw is available. Rebound is available, and Springmeyer comes down with it. Let's see what Fairfield does. Tied score. Cooper Berg now has it. Dribbles to the top of the key and then back out. And Cody Bailey calls a full timeout. 41 seconds left. And let's take another break. You are listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
At FNB, we're proud to serve our customers and our communities. In fact, we've been doing both since 1903. And that's why whether it's at the ball fields or the business luncheons, the tailgates or scholarship night, we're there, in the background and the front row, supporting the cause, supporting our neighbors, and investing in our home. Dedicated to truly serving our region. FNB. Banking. Business. Life.
All right, welcome back. We are down to the wire, folks. This game has been close from the start. Olney scored the first 4 points of the game on 2 quick turnovers. And then Fairfield promptly called a timeout and scored the next 7. And it has been back and forth ever since. It was a 1-point game at halftime, 19-18, and here we are, Grady, with 41 seconds left, tied at 36.
Yeah,
Good news is Fairfield has the ball.
Absolutely. I'm getting flashbacks from the girls' game last night at Hamilton County.
Well, hopefully we have a similar result.
I sure hope so.
Fairfield gets it into Springmeyer at the top of the key. Looks like Fairfield's got a set play. And they've got Kaiser coming in on the block to Berg at the top of the key for 3. No good. Springmeyer elevates for the rebound and can't secure it. Olney has it. 25 seconds left. Tied score. Perfectly ran set play from Fairfield. The shot just didn't fall. Springmeyer steals the basketball, drives to the layup, goes up, and he is fouled. Noah Springmeyer, folks. You know, he had his hands on his head after missing that wide open layup, but my goodness, just active hands. Steals the basketball from Brody Snyder, drives right into him on a fast break attempt as Springmeyer misses the first shot. Just outstanding work from Noah Springmeyer.
Absolutely.
Great hustle. He about secured that rebound as well. He elevated very high. Take a breath here, see if we can get Fairfield a lead. And the second free throw is good. Fairfield leads by 1. Olney has the basketball, 10 seconds left. And Olney's going to call a timeout. Why don't we stay right here and we'll slow down and get a game reset. It's a full timeout.
We do have a comment on the live chat. We have Lisa Engel saying she's watching from Florida and go River Wise. I'm sure the weather down there is much nicer than it is here.
Yes, hello, Lisa. I think she checks in pretty regularly. I believe that River's her grandson, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome, Lisa. Welcome back.
Yes.
I hope the weather is great. We might get snow up here tomorrow, a coating to an inch, and then I think it's going to be really cold for a couple days. Fairfield leads 36-37. It's a good thing that they have the lead. It's kind of a bad thing that it's a 1-point lead, because if Olney scores, there's 10 seconds left in the basketball game. Fairfield may not have much time to come back the other way. So let's see what the boys have and what defense is going to be run, and let's see what we can do as we go down to the wire. A great basketball game from both teams.
For sure.
And here comes Olney to get the ball in. Klinger is in the game, and he gets it down low to Schneider. He's posting up. Barner, turnaround shot, no good. Barner gets the rebound. 5 seconds left, and he's fouled.
Ooh. That had me a little bit worried.
Interesting, Olney ran a designed play to get Schneider the ball in the paint, basically off the inbounds. You got 10 seconds to play with. You can do a lot in 10 seconds in a half-court set. They wasted no time, got it right to Schneider, and he got a good look. It was a turnaround contested look, and Michael Barner's the person you want contesting the shot. As Barner makes the first free throw, 10 points for Michael Barner, and a chance to make this a 3-point game. 4.9 seconds left. Fairfield is not going to try to get the rebound if he misses it, and he does. And here comes Schneider the other way. He gets it to Klinger. 2 seconds. 1 second for the win. Oh, in and out. And Fairfield holds on.
Wow.
Woo! Never a doubt, folks. Klinger had a perfect look from 35 feet, and my goodness, it left his hand, and I, in my head, went, oh no.
Yeah, I was very.
Because it looked good, folks.
It really did.
And it was one of those in and out, hit both irons. Wow, what a great basketball game. And Fairfield has come out victorious by a score of 38-36 on the back of some great defense at the end of the game from Michael Barner, Noah Springmeyer, Harv Kaiser, and sure, some missed opportunities, but I think both teams can say that. And at the end of the day, just very proud of the way the Mules played.
Absolutely.
And let's tally up these scores, these final stats, and we'll take a break, and we'll come back and we'll wrap this up and turn our attention to Varsity. Don't go anywhere, folks. Thank you for joining us on Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
At FNB, we're proud to serve our customers and our communities. In fact, we've been doing both since 1903. And that's why whether it's at the ball fields or the business luncheons, the tailgates or scholarship night, we're there, in the background and the front row, supporting the cause, supporting our neighbors, and investing in our home, dedicated to truly serving our region. FNB, banking, business, life.
As a family-owned business, you can trust Rush Appliance and Furniture in Fairfield and Carmi to give your family the same attention they give theirs. If you need a refrigerator, range, laundry pair, dishwasher, or furniture, they have the brands you know and trust like Speed Queen, Amana, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, Sealy, and more. And with service after the sale second to none, Rush Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your furniture and appliance needs. Rush Appliance and Furniture, 118 West Main in Fairfield and 206 East Main in Carmine.
Are you having trouble with the new year, new me? Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler has a solution. Start off the new year in a new ride. Now through January 31st, take advantage of amazing offers. Save up to $11,000 on new 26 Silverado 1500s. All new in-stock 26 Chevy Traverses are priced at dealer invoice. 0% financing for 60 months on select new 26 Ram 1500s. Unheard of Jeep deals, with remaining new 25 Jeep vehicles discounted up to $13,000. That's at Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler, 412 East Main Fairfield, and LeMansOnline.com, your exclusive dealer with warranty forever.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist, and together it all works. Wayne White Electric Cooperative. 10,000 members, 11 counties, one very dependable utility.
Welcome back, folks. As there's a ceremony going on the court where we are honoring, I believe, Illinois State scholars that come from Richland County High School, or Olney High School, if you will. So we'll try to get some final tallies of the stats from this game, and then we'll take another quick break, and then we'll talk a little bit about varsity. Grady, what a basketball game.
Absolutely.
What a basketball game.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit right when the game ended, but back and forth play, Noah Springmeyer, outstanding defense. Michael Barney, great defense as usual when he's staying out of foul trouble.
Yes.
And just a well-possessed game. Harv Kaiser was very savvy. But ultimately, it was the defense of Fairfield the last couple possessions that made it very difficult for Olney. A couple free throws missed and some shots missed that could have put the game away. Olney had a wide-open three from 35 feet on the run that almost fell at the buzzer that would have given them a one-point victory.
Yeah,
but it didn't.
I can imagine that's probably just heartbreaking for Olney. I mean,
yeah, what a
so
moment.
Close.
What a yeah, I think both teams had their hands on their head. I think Fairfield was like, oh my gosh, that almost went in, and Olney was heartbroken over it.
Those couple seconds that ball's in the air, nobody knows what's going to happen. It's really just in fate's hands at that point.
I got reminded of the Gordon Hayward half-court shot against Duke for Butler in the national championship game. I'm going to age that was probably 15 years ago, 14 years ago. Go look it up, Grady, if you've never seen it. It's probably one of the best shots that never went in. He almost beat Duke from half court at the buzzer. It went in and out. Anyway, let's talk about our boys. Michael Barner finished with 10 points. Allowed 6 points at the beginning, and then a pretty quiet. He hit a three, and then 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Harv Kaiser had 8. And countless rebounds. Same for Noah Springmeyer. 7 second-half points for Noah Springmeyer. Maybe the best half of basketball I think I've seen him play so far this year.
Oh, absolutely. He was just on fire tonight.
He's grown. He's grown a lot, and that's a big part of what you want on the JV programs.
Yes.
These kids are going to be the next wave of varsity contributors. And, we've got a lot of talent in this junior class. Really, really pleased with the way that Noah played, and a big instrumental piece of the victory. Cooper Berg had 6 points. Andrew Hutchison had 4 in the first half. And Zane Lowry with that 2-point finish on the putback on the free throw. And these are unofficial stats, of course, fans. My scorebook does add up to 38 points, which is what we had. So let's hope that we get to that as well. And I want to talk a little bit as a reminder, just once again, thank you to People's National Bank for sponsoring the three-point shot. Every three-point shot made is $3 to Feeding Kids of Wayne County. We will have the Kelly York Financial Player of the Game coming up after the varsity game, so stay tuned for that. And I believe it was it Cruz Wells at the last game, and it was Foster last night.
Yes,
right, Mabry Foster.
Last night it was Delaney Ellis.
Delaney Ellis last night. Delaney has a great father.
Yes,
by the way. He doesn't pay me to say that, but he is my boss. So I have to say that. But Kelly York Financial Player of the Game coming up. Stay tuned for that. Once again this week, check in and see how Mule Nation Wrestling is doing on Mule Nation 2. They're going on right now. The girls are back in action on Thursday at home versus Edwards County. And then the boys are going to be at Carmi on Friday, Black Diamond play. And I'm assuming that's the 6 o'clock start for JV, and then varsity right after. So we'll take another break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about this varsity matchup. And while these teams are warming up and the court is getting cleared, thank you once again for joining us alongside Grady Simpson. I'm Matt McHugh. Alec Vaughn, the great Alec Vaughn, is on camera. And we will be right back. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Is insurance just a monthly payment to you? If so, remember why it's really there. To protect the life you love. Choose a company that sees you as more than a policy number. When you work with a country financial rep, you get more out of your insurance. More personalized home and car coverage to protect what matters most to you. More guidance without all the industry jargon, and more confidence that a real person will show up if something goes wrong. I'm Christina Copeland, your country rep here in Fairfield area. I care about the people in this community, and I'll take the time to get to know you so I can help protect you and your family. Call me at 618-842-2185 to experience more.
The chiropractic team at Wabash General Hospital is committed to helping patients achieve better health and wellness naturally. By treating pain and improving everyday function, their chiropractors provide care for conditions like auto accident injuries, back and neck pain, headaches, sciatica, sports injuries, and more. For an appointment with Dr. Sigler in Mount Carmel at the Bolden Medical Office Building, Suite C, call 618-263-4376. To see Dr. Lawrence Spear in Albion at the Albion Medical Clinic, call 618-445-8170. Wabash General Hospital, people you know, helping people you love.
Whether you're in the market for a pole barn or a timber frame home, leave the details to Walters Buildings. As the premier post frame builder in the Midwest, Walters Buildings uses only the highest quality materials and the most skilled craftsmen in the industry for a building experience that matches their award-winning buildings. Contact your local Walters Buildings representative at waltersbuildings.com to see what they do for you. Build with confidence. Build with Walters. Family owned since 1958.
Gill Sales and Service in Fairfield has the brand name appliances you trust to make your life easier and more comfortable. Gill's carries new appliances from brands like Speed Queen, Crosley, and Frigidaire, as well as a full range of used appliances to ensure they have something for every need and budget. They also carry parts and accessories to keep your current appliances going strong, plus free delivery and installation within 20 miles. Going strong since 1951. Check out their website at Gillsales at fairfieldwireless.net or call 618-847-7066.
Welcome back, folks. And let's talk about this matchup that's coming right in front of us. The JV Mules just defeated Olney JV by a score of 38-36. Barn burner from start to finish. And we got a good matchup tonight. The varsity teams, we'll start with Olney before we talk about our Fairfield. Olney comes in, they're 7-11 on the season. I got to see them at the Capital Classic. They played Mount Carmel before we played Vincennes, and they defeated Mount Carmel, played very good basketball. I seem to remember they moved the ball pretty well. Bit of an up and down year for them. Carter Seaman, Carson Amateur, who just played in the JV game, is one of their better varsity players as well. So these guys are going to kind of play on both sides of the basketball. I think the big story for Olney is Casey Tolman, their big 6'8" post player. You guys might know him better as the Illini football signee. He is signed to go play football at the University of Illinois, and he scored his 1,000th career point earlier this year. And he is done for the year. He's going to have shoulder surgery. And so the Tigers are going to be without him for the rest of the year. I think that he has had this nagging. I heard from somebody, this is hearsay, that he's kind of had this shoulder injury for a bit and knew he wanted to get it fixed and taken care of before he reported to Illinois, which I can't say that I blame him.
No, very understandable.
I can't say that I blame him. So, so he's going to be out for the rest of the year. And Fairfield comes in at 9-8, undefeated in the Black Diamond.
Yes.
I believe we played everybody but Carmine, which we will play on Friday. Wins against Flora, El Dorado, Hamco, right?
Yep.
And so great work so far in league play, and a little bit of an up-down year. Fairfield, as you guys who've been following know, Fairfield has played a very tough schedule.
Yes, they have.
Waltonville, North Clay, Lawrenceville.
Yes.
I mean, we're talking state contenders
For
in
sure,
2A. And all that does is make us better. And this team has grown so much, led by, leading scorer Owen Gruen and Jake Easton have been the two big offensive powerhouses for Fairfield. Lately, some great offensive contributions. Breaking Kovaci always is in there. Lane Robson has had a couple great games back and forth. Guys really coming into their own. Cruz Wells, Austin Grieve are always great role-playing guards. and quality minutes from, Michael Barner coming off the bench. A very talented, athletic group of kids.
Absolutely,
Multi-sport athletes. I know a lot of them play baseball, a lot of them play football. This should be a good matchup. Fairfield's been playing better of late. It doesn't always show because they've played some good teams, but Coach McElravy has been very pleased with their play. And I think we will take another timeout here in just a minute. Make sure you jump in on the live chat. Like and subscribe if you have not already. It's a great opportunity to support the program, support the broadcast. 14 minutes left until this game starts. They're allowing 20 minutes for warm-ups. This is a little bit more than usual than I've seen. So we'll take a break and we'll be back. And you're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Let CSI Insurance Brokers in Fairfield help you navigate today's overwhelming insurance market. Whether you're looking for farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance, the experienced agents at CSI Insurance Brokers specialize in finding plans customized to fit your needs. Visit their website at csiinsurancebrokers.com or give them a call at 618-842-2193 for a quote today.
Hey everyone, Coach Matt McHugh here, and I want to personally invite you to our FCC Bobcats First Pitch Dinner, sponsored by FNB. Coming up Friday night, January 23rd at 6 p.m. at Fairfield First Christian Church. This is one of my favorite events of the year because you get to meet our players, hear what we're building for this season, and enjoy a great dinner served by the Bobcats themselves. Tickets are just $30. Or you can bring the whole crew, grab a table for 8 for $200. Big Boy is catering, so you know it's going to be good. Scan the QR code, grab your tickets, and come spend the evening with us. We cannot wait to see you there. Go Bobcats.
Kaiser Farms is proud to support Mule Nation and the FCHS Mules. Ryan and Michelle Kaiser, along with the entire Kaiser Farms family, wish Harv and the Mules the very best of luck this basketball season. Whether it's farming needs or high-quality show pigs, Brian is ready to help you succeed. Give him a call at 618-838-9432. That's 618-838-9432. From the team at Kaiser Farms, go Mules!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Andrew Diesel, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud supporter of your FCHS Mules. For all your investment needs, call Andrew Diesel at 842-4212. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Looking for a convenient bank with a local touch? Welcome to People's National Bank. With our easy-to-use services and friendly bankers, we are here to make your banking experience smooth and personalized. From checking accounts to mortgages and agriculture loans, we're always here for you. Experience the difference with People's National Bank, where convenience meets community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If it's in style, it's at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. Christy and the girls at Carnaby Square are proud to have served Fairfield and Southern Illinois for over 40 years. With premium women's apparel, jewelry, accessories, and shoes from brands like Multiples, Charlie B, and Brighton, just to name a few. Whatever your style, the team at Carnaby can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, with extended hours till 7 on Thursday. Come experience Carnaby Square, the fashion leader, at 115 East Main in Fairfield.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're just tuning in, the JV Mules defeated Olney 38-36 in a great game. And we are just awaiting the start of the varsity game. There's still about 4 minutes until the scheduled tip-off for the varsity matchup between Fairfield and Olney. Fairfield comes in at 9-8 and undefeated in the Black Diamond Conference. And Olney is 7-11 overall. A little bit of up and down. They've had a few injuries that have affected things with their season. Still a very formidable opponent. And Grady, do we have anything on the live chat?
We do. We've got Michael Bozarth checking in, watching from North Little Rock. We have Gary Gain checking in from West Africa. Thank you for checking in. That's not one we get often. And then Max Weaver checking in as well. Thank you all for tuning in.
Gary, you might be the first person. You might be colonizing Mule Nation, colonizing Africa for Mule Nation. Thank you so much, Gary. Whatever, I don't know if you're doing missions work or something, but I do hope that you have safe travels, or if you're just enjoying the sights. And North Little Rock?
Yes.
Now, I lived in Arkansas for 5.5 years. I lived in Fayetteville. I've been to Little Rock a few times. Coached a couple baseball games at the Little Rock and Central Arkansas, which is in Conway. I loved Arkansas. Absolutely beautiful state.
I've never been.
It's great. You should go visit.
Maybe
I would not visit Little Rock. I would visit Northwest Arkansas or the Ozark National Forest or anything like that. Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
Jumping on the live chat. Make sure you all are liking the video and subscribing to Mule Nation if you have not already. It's a great opportunity and just a free way to support this free channel. And we're very thankful to all of our sponsors that give us the ability to bring this content to you guys for free. Both teams have taken the floor. And we do apologize for I think it's a little bit of a later start than is typically scheduled. But we'll blame it on the freshman game.
Yeah, that one did go pretty long. And then that 20-minute break between JV and Varsity added with the Illinois State Scholars, it just all adds up.
And they had the ceremony, which is good. You want to honor those people.
Absolutely.
Some great accomplishments. I'm sure both teams are pretty anxious and ready to go. I always think it's interesting getting to watch the varsity team. It seems like every chance they get, they're shooting hoops between the freshman game, before the freshman game, at halftime of the JV game when the other teams are in the locker room, and all of that. So let's take one more timeout.
Sounds good.
If we can, and we will have the tip-off right after this. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
When you bank with strangers, you get treated like one. Hi, I'm Michelle Garner with the Fairfield Banking Company, and each day we strive to make your banking experience top-notch. Whether you're opening a new account or buying your first home, it's important to us. You're not just another customer, and we're not just another bank. Stop by today at any of our 4 convenient locations, the Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Company. We're the hometown banks, and everybody knows your name. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back as both teams are heading to their respective benches, and we're going to have the announcements and the starting lineup and the national anthem. So we will leave the mic on, and we will be right back at the conclusion of those ceremonies. The starting lineups have been announced, and the starters for Olney. Olney is going small with their lineup. Carter Seaman, Carson Amateur, Cooper Hires, Owen Coker, and Reed Klinger are going to be the 5 starters for Olney. Nobody taller than 6'2", so we'll see how that goes. I do know that they have some height. Starters for Fairfield, typical what we've been running out the last couple weeks. Cruz Wells, Lane Robson, Owen Gruen, Jake Easton, and Breaking Kovaci. And Gruen is up at the center with Reed Klinger ready to take the tip. And here we go. Ball is in the air, and Kovaci has the basketball. Fairfield gets it, Gruen gets it back, spins, misses the layup. Outstanding take by Owen Gruen. Rebound Olney, and here comes Carson Amateur bringing the ball up the floor for Olney. Fairfield's in man-to-man defense. Olney moves the basketball fast, gets it to Cooper Hires on the left side, directing traffic, gets a screen from Klinger. Excuse me, that's not Klinger, that is Owen Coker. Klinger now has the basketball, dribbles it back out, gets it to Amateur, who's going to reset, faces up Cruz Wells, drives right, has nowhere to go. Cruz cuts him off, gets it back to number 10, that's Carter Seaman. Gets it to Klinger, drives baseline, and finishes. Reed Klinger with a great drive and finish from the left baseline, and a nice finish as Olney takes the lead. Klinger is guarding Jake Easton, who brings it across the timeline, tries to get it to Gruen, pass is tipped. Easton recovers it, and Easton, errant pass, miscommunication. Olney gets the basketball, and Owen Gruen contests the layup, and it is missed, and Olney comes down with it, gets it to Seaman, back over to Coker for 3, no good. That was Cooper Hires actually on the 3. Gruen gets the rebound. Owen Gruen may have gotten away with a foul on that fast break.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting one to be called there.
So was I. Owen came to set a screen, and Jake Easton went to pass it to him, and he wasn't ready for it. Jake Easton has the ball, gets it to Gruen, coming off of a screen at the top of the key. Good man-to-man defense here from Olney early. And Gruen has his pocket pick. Cruz Wells recovers and scores.
Very nice job.
Great work by Cruz Wells after Owen Gruen was stripped, attacking the basket. 2-2 here early. Carson Amateur's directing traffic, setting it up. Olney's in a 4-across offense up at the high post. A handoff pass, and they get past the defense and score. Carter Seaman just gets behind the defense on a handoff cut. And Olney takes the lead back. Cruz Wells is bringing the ball across the timeline. Owen Gruen is being guarded full court, at least all the way up to half court. Cruz Wells shot fakes, up and under. Great move, misses the shot, and the ball is out of bounds despite Breaking Kovaci's attempts to save it. So Cruz Wells with a great up and under shot fake, just missed the shot. And it looks like Olney's game plan is to make life very difficult for Owen Gruen on the offensive end. I can't say that I blame them.
Absolutely not. He is a threat.
He is their guy. Seaman has the basketball, drives right, goes right into Cruz Wells, picks up his dribble about 15 feet from the basket on the right side, gets it to Amateur, right corner, jab steps, dribbles left, gets it back to Seaman at the top of the key, who gets it to Cooper Hires. Back to Amateur, top of the key, down to the corner. Seaman has it now. Pass fake, spins, goes baseline, spins back middle, turnaround shot, no good. Hires gets the rebound and scores. Good work from Olney, getting an offensive rebound and finishing. And Fairfield's having trouble getting any offensive possession. And a moving screen is called as Jake Easton lost his footing and got knocked down away from the basket. And I believe that that foul is on Owen Gruen. Scott McElravy's having a discussion with the referee about it, to no avail. And it's only basketball as Amateur brings the ball up the floor. Carter Seaman has it. 2 Hires over to Amateur, fakes the shot, bounce passes it back up to Klinger at the top of the key. Gruen is guarding him. Right corner now. Amateur has it. Being smothered by Wells. Quick fastball movement in this motion offense from Olney. Lots of passes and cut-throughs. And a foul is called. A travel is called. Owen Coker had the basketball, picked up his dribble, and was looking for the next pass and just slid his pivot foot. 6-2, Olney has an early lead. Momentum has favored Olney as they are showing full court man-to-man pressure. Here comes help. Wells bounce passes it into Lane Robson, who gets it back to Wells. Bit of an adjustment period that Fairfield's going through with this full court man-to-man. Let's see if they can respond to it quickly. Kovaci has the basketball, bounce passes it in the paint to Owen Gruen, gets a shot fake, gets in his man, and a foul is called on the floor. A little bit of a step back on that post move from Gruen. Got a head fake, got his man in the air, went right into him, but the foul was called before he could get the shot off. Jake Easton's going to throw it in underneath. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first quarter. He does get it into Gruen. Crosses over, spins right, step back, shot fake. Nothing doing. Gets it to Kovaci, comes off a screen, gives it right back to Gruen. Here comes Lane Robson posting up, doesn't get it, he leaves. Gruen backs his man down, goes in traffic, no good. Cruz Wells on the rebound, and the basket's good. And a foul.
Wow, that was an incredible job by Cruz. He was just he was exactly where he needed to be.
Cruz Wells has a knack for the basketball. He's always pursuing the rebound. And went around two Olney defenders, got the offensive rebound, put it up, and is now awarded a free throw with a chance to complete the three-point play. Great work by Cruz Wells. And the free throw is good, rattles in. All 5 points from Cruz Wells early in this game. Amateurs bringing the ball up the floor, hesitates, goes right. Gets it to the corner, that's Klinger. Pass is intercepted by Robson, but it goes out of bounds. Possession stays with Olney. Klinger gets the ball into Amateur. Passes it now over to Aiden Jermack, fresh into the game for Olney. Amateur has it on the right elbow, drives middle, fakes to the left, spins right, gets it back out to Seaman. And they're going to reset. This is going to be Amateur again. Klinger gets it to Jermack. Behind the back pass, picks up his dribble. Again, no shot clock right now. Step back pull-up three from Amateur, no good. Good hustle from Olney to try to save the rebound, but to no avail. That's Jermack on the diving attempt out of bounds. Fairfield basketball, though. 3 minutes and 7 seconds left, Olney with an early 6-5 lead. Again, showing full court man-to-man pressure, and if you can see on our screen, Reed Klinger is just guarding Owen Gruen. He's not even in help side. This looks more like a boxing, not a boxing one, but just he's not help siding at all. As Kovaci forces the issue and turns the basketball over, Olney has it. Klinger misses the layup, and Cruz Wells, there he is again, gets the rebound, and he's fouled. Good job by Jake Easton kind of contesting that fast break layup enough to affect the shot,
yes,
but not so much that he fouled it.
Yeah.
He didn't go for the block. He just kind of altered his path a little bit, made him go a little bit farther left. And again, Reed Klinger and Owen Gruen are just having a conversation in the corner. Reed's not even looking at the basketball. There is no help side right here. Kovaci backs him down, kicks it out to Lane Robson for three. Yes! $3 to Feeding Kids of Wayne County, courtesy of People's National Bank. Lane Robson with a beautiful catch-and-shoot three from the pass from Drake and Kovaci, as Olney answers with one of their own. That's Carson Amateur on the catch-and-shoot three. Trading buckets now. Here comes Jake Easton up the floor. Gets it to Kovaci. Plotting his next move. Hands it off to Wells. Crosses over, being guarded hard by Jermack, far from the basket. Wells picks up his dribble and gets rid of it to Easton. Easton clears Robson out of the way, goes right, gets it back to Wells at the top of the key, goes right by Jermack to the basket, and he is fouled before the shot goes in. That's one of those I wish the foul wouldn't have been called.
Yeah.
Because he had the bucket.
Yeah.
Austin Grieve is going to check in for Lane Robson. And Harv Kaiser is also going to check in. I think we have a timeout called on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
In the financial services industry, there's nothing better than experience. And with over 50 years of combined experience, there's no one better than the Connard Financial Group in Fairfield to help you develop a diversified investment portfolio. Whether it's retirement planning, college savings plans, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or certificates of deposit, the Connard Financial Group can help you plan and invest for the future, whatever your goals may be. Give them a call at 618-842-7855 to set up an appointment. The Connard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Welcome back. Quick game reset in the first quarter with 1:54 seconds left. Olney has a 9-8 lead over Fairfield. Very physical play early on. Olney is showing a traditional man-to-man defense with, help side, but the Reed Klinger is guarding Owen Gruen, and he is not in help side at all. It's almost like a hybrid. I don't want to say it's a box and one, but it's we're playing man-to-man, but Owen Gruen will not be left alone.
Right.
So, if you're Scott McElravy, maybe you're telling your players attack to Owen Gruen's side because help side's not coming. So if you can beat your man, you have at least one open lane. Just being creative. Or you can use Gruen coming off the screen, anything like that. As Cruz Wells gets the basketball on the inbounds pass, Carter Seaman back in the game guarding him. And he's guarding him all out by the volleyball line. Grieve down to Harv Kaiser fresh into the game in the corner. Bounce passes it back out to Kovaci. Chest pass to Grieve, down to Easton in the corner, hits a cutting Kovaci coming across the lane. Reed Klinger passes that out of bounds, knocks it out of bounds. Kaiser is in the game for Gruen. Gruen's taking a quick break. Jake Easton's throwing the basketball in for Fairfield, gets it out to Kovaci, over to Grieve, shot fakes, triple threat position. And Olney is in a zone defense now, a 2-3 zone. I wonder if that's the plan, is we're going to go man when Gruen's in the game and zone when he's not. Let's keep an eye on that. So Fairfield's adjusting. Kovaci's riding the high post here. Kaiser and Easton are going back and forth. Get it to Wells, going baseline underneath. Shots blocked. Kovaci gets the rebound and puts it up and in. Great job crashing the basket by breaking Kovaci. Under a minute left. Fairfield takes the lead back. Amateur has the basketball and gets it out. That's number 33 for Olney, fresh into the game, Brody Redmond. Amateur has the basketball now, back up at the top of the key. Brody Thomas is also in the game, 6'6" senior. 39 seconds left. Olney is content to move the basketball around a lot and run some clock down. Amateur's back at the top of the key, resetting again. He gets a ball screen from Thomas, comes off of it, hands it off to Seaman, who gives it over on the left side to Redmond. Dribbles it back out to the top. We're at 20 seconds left. And here comes Amateur again, guarded by Easton, resetting at the top of the key. Easton is all over him, making life difficult. He gets a screen from Thomas. We're at 10 seconds left. Redmond has the basketball. Crosses over, gets it back out to Amateur. They're trying to get it to Thomas. 4 seconds left. Amateur's going to have to put up a shot. He does. No good. Rebound Kovaci, and he throws it with one hand, and it is no good. At the end of the first quarter, Fairfield leads by a score of 10-9, and you're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Stuck on the road? No worries. Bonds Towing has your back 24/7. Whether you need a tow, a winch out, fuel delivery, or a quick vehicle unlock, Vaughn's Towing is just a call away. Serving Mule Nation with fast, reliable service you can count on. Call 618-842-2422 for all your roadside needs. Vaughn's Towing, we're here when you need us most. Go Mules!
Lamons Motorsports in Fairfield is your go-to dealer for new and used ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, motorcycles, and a large selection of travel trailers, compact tractors, and mowers. They have the area's best selection of top brands like Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Shasta, and Bobcat. Their factory-certified technicians and knowledgeable parts staff can help you find the right parts and accessories to repair or customize your power sports vehicle to keep it running safe and sound. Stop by Lamons Motorsports on Route 45 south of Fairfield or call 618-842-3848 or online at lamons.com to start your outdoor motorsports adventure today.
Welcome back. Gruen is still on the bench for Fairfield, and Austin Grieve is on the floor. So Lane Robson and Gruen are not in the game right now. Fairfield leads by a score of 10-9 as we start the second quarter. Olney has the basketball. Here's Amateur again with that 4 high. Olney's got their starters back into the basketball game, and a traveling violation is called. Excuse me, they don't have their starters. That was Redmond, Brody Redmond, who was called for the traveling call. And here comes Grieve bringing the ball back up the floor. Let's see what defense Olney's in. They're back in man-to-man. Easton has the ball, hits a cutting Kaiser at the top of the high post. Easton gets it back on the lost handle at the top of the key. Resets, gets it to Grieve, coming across. Grieve crosses over left, goes through Redmond, gets it to Wells, drives baseline, open, and he scores. Help side came late for Olney, and Cruz Wells took advantage and finished at the bucket. 7 points for Cruz Wells in this first half. Fairfield leads by 3. As Klinger has the basketball, gets it to Seaman on the left side, switches off Kaiser on the screen. Kaiser is guarding Seaman. Gets it over to Amateur. Wide open is Redmond. Shot fake, step back 3, no good, and it is out of bounds over to Fairfield. Fairfield gets a break. Redmond was open. I think there was a missed rotation or something. He had an open 3 and he missed it. Jake Easton's going to take a break as Lane Robson re-enters. And here comes Grieve bringing the ball up the floor. Fairfield's in that motion offense that they run. Cruz Wells comes up, does not get the ball from Lane Robson. Lane was going to get it to him and lost the handle first. Grieve now has it, drives right baseline. Skip pass across to Kovaci is intercepted but tipped out of bounds to Olney. And here comes Owen Gruen back in the game, replacing Harv Kaiser. 6 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first half. Fairfield leads by 3. Let's see if Gruen can get any open shots, and he gets a post up right off the inbounds pass, faces up his man. Here comes the double team. Cruz Wells is open, drives middle, cuts left, scores.
I mean,
you love to see it.
Yeah, he's just been just about unstoppable tonight.
9 points from Cruz Wells, and it's just attacking the basket, pursuing the rebounds, and a part of Fairfield's game that I think has evolved as the year has gone on. You didn't see that as much from Fairfield early, certainly not the finishes of attacking the basket and scoring. As Olney from Redmond, Brody Redmond, gets a score of their own. Brady, excuse me. Yeah, it is Brody. I think maybe I misheard them. 3-point lead for Fairfield. Cruz Wells has it on the right elbow, gets it to Kovaci coming off the post. Bounce passes to Grieve, who's posting up Klinger. Shot fakes. Pumps, hits a cutting Cruz Wells, and here we go again. 11 points for Cruz Wells, taking advantage of all the attention that Owen Gruen is getting, moving without the basketball. Back up to a 5-point lead. Lane Robson is guarding ball handler, now to Klinger, guarded by Gruen. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Redmond, guarded by Kovaci on the left corner. He's going to dribble it back up, gets it to Hires, back into the game. Spins, back right towards the middle, gets rid of it, cross court to Seaman. Shot is no good. Fortunately, a foul wasn't called. There was some contact on the landing. Kovaci gets the rebound, gets it to Gruen. He shot fakes, gets it to Wells underneath, and he's fouled before he can take the shot. Jake Easton and Michael Barner are both about to check into the game. Austin Grieve is going to take a break, and Braken Kovaci is going to take a break. 5 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first half. Fairfield leads 16-11. Baseline inbounds pass underneath. Gruen comes off a screen. He's open. He gets it. He's fouled. He scores. Set play to get the basketball to Owen Gruen. Fouled hard on the shot attempt. Recovers. Finds a way to score with his left hand after going up with his right. And a chance to complete the three-point play. Strong basketball move from Owen Gruen as he does make the free throw. 19-11. Great set from Fairfield. An 8-point lead. Under 5 minutes left in the first half. Hires has the basketball on the right side. Hands it off to Jermak back into the game. Guarded by Barner, and Barner fouls him. Jermack has a baseline throw in for Olney underneath. Lots of movement going on. Gets it to Amateur. Wide open for three. No good. Rebound by Fox. Fresh into the game as well for Olney. Carson Fox. Lots of minutes in the JV game. As Amateur drives left, goes to the basket, and he's fouled by Lane Robson. 2 free throws coming for Carson Amateur with a chance to cut into this 8-point deficit. Once again, jump into the live chat if you have not yet. Last we checked, we had close to 200 devices logged on.
Yeah, we're at 188 right now.
188 as the first free throw is good from Carson Amateur. And thank you so much for joining us and welcoming us into your home or your car. Don't watch this game while you drive, folks. Second free throw is up, and it's no good. Owen Gruen gets the rebound. Outlet pass to Cruz Wells. Pushing the tempo, drives right by his man, spins left, back to the middle. Shot is no good. Rebound is available, tipped off of Olney. Fairfield's going to get the basketball back as Cruz Wells gets a much-deserved break, and Lane Robson gets a break as well. 7-point lead for Fairfield. Sideline throw in for Cravaci. Bless that kid's heart. He's right in front of the only student section. One of the students said something to him, and he turned back and said something. I think they were laughing about it, I hope. Thankfully, it's all in good fun. As Austin Grieve with a nice dribble drive, picks up his dribble, gets it back out to Barner. Top of the key to Kovaci, now to Gruen at the volleyball line. Faces up Klinger, goes right into him, attacks the basket, shot's no good, into traffic, little bit forced the issue. Rebound Fox, and Fox is pushing the ball down the floor. Gets it to Hires. Skip pass over to a wide-open Reed Klinger for three. No good. Rebound Easton. Great rebound. Outlets it to a wide-open Gruen, who finishes at the other end.
What a pass.
Easton got the rebound over players taller than him, looked straight up the floor and saw a wide-open Owen Gruen, and it was just a dump pass like he was throwing a post route in football. 9-point lead. Jermack attacks the basket. Point-blank shot, no good. Rebound Fox. He misses the layup. And a foul is called as he gets his own rebound. That's going to be on Austin Grieve, I believe. Yes, Austin Grieve. Couple offensive rebounds for Olney. Hires is going to have the basketball on a baseline throw-in. 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first half. Gets it to Klinger, guarded by Gruen. Gets rid of it, gives that to Redmond. Spins back to the right. Kovaci's guarding him. Picks up his dribble. Backdoor cut. Read perfectly by Gruen, who tips the pass. Kovaci gets the basketball on the turnover and is fouled. Great job by Owen Gruen. It was a beautiful backdoor cut by Olney. It really was. And Gruen just anticipated, read it, and cut it off.
Ball just went straight to breaking.
Klinger now is face guarding Jake Easton. Grieve is going to bring the ball up the floor. And it's a zone defense now. 2-3 zone for Olney. Back into it. Easton's in the corner. Wide open for three. No good. Rebound is available. Barner is involved, but Olney comes down with it. 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first half. Barner guarding Redmond. Gets it over to Thomas, fresh into the game as well. Hires has the basketball, drives right into Jake Easton, spins back middle, gets it back out to Klinger, goes baseline, hands it off into the corner for Hires for three, no good. Rebound Gruen. And a quick outlet pass to an open Grieve, passes on the shot. Ball movement back to the top of the key to Gruen, over to Easton, 2-3 zone. Easton's going to back it out. Fairfield's going to reset here. Gets it to Grieve. Gruen goes to the high post to run the zone offense. A little bit of a 1-3-1 offensive look. 2 elbows, high post, and Barner underneath. Gruen is moving Kovaci to the corner. Approaching 2 minutes left. Kovaci has it. Bounce pass to Gruen. Up and under shot fake. At the bucket, he scores with the left hand. And while I was writing that down, did Austin Grieve steal the inbounds pass?
Stole it away, went up for the shot, gets fouled.
Oh, they didn't call it when I'm writing it down. I can't go that fast. Outstanding defense, presumably by Austin Grieve. My head was down.
I missed the steal. I just saw the shot.
Yeah, I saw the whistle, and I look up, and Grieve's on the floor.
I went to go change the score. And
as Grieve makes the first free throw. So the long and short of that, folks, is Great job, Austin Grieve.
Yeah, I mean,
Shout out Austin Grieve. Steals the inbounds pass, and a timeout's called. Fairfield is now by 12, is up by 12, 24-12. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Teamwork makes all the difference, whether it's on the field, in the field, or on the court. At Sork Farms GP, located just south of Fairfield, teamwork is a part of everyday life. The Sork family knows that working together is the key to success, and they encourage the Mules to do the same. Here's to a great season. Good luck, Mules, from everyone at Sork Farms GP.
Welcome back, folks. A great run from Fairfield the last few minutes. The game has been tight up until really the last 2 or 3 minutes or so, and then just hustle plays, good rebounding, and good finishing from Fairfield. Yeah. And all of a sudden you blink, and Fairfield's doubled your score, 24-12. A minute 56 seconds left in the first half. 11 points from Cruz Wells, 7 points from Owen Gruen, as Grieve misses the second free throw. And all the attention on Owen Gruen, he's still getting his own. Getting to the free throw line, finishing at the bucket. Fairfield is in a zone defense now. Cruz Wells all over the place. Him and Grieve are double teaming Redmond. He picks up the dribble. He's got nowhere to go. He tries to throw it off of Grieve. He does. And Olney is going to retain possession. Great defense from Fairfield.
Absolutely.
And it looked like that defensive switch up messed with Olney a little bit. They weren't ready for it. And a lot of times those defensive switch-ups are just to disrupt the rhythm. You burn 20 seconds off the clock, and, maybe you get a turnover, maybe you get a bad shot, anything like that. Klinger has the basketball now, gets it to Amateur. He drives right into Wells, going across the lane, hands it to Redmond, who's backing down Grieve, gets it to Amateur, goes left, picks up his dribble at the free throw line, to the right elbow, top of the key, back over to Amateur. Amateur is always involved, folks. Gets it to Redmond, looks about a shot, passes on it, hires underneath, gets it to Thomas. Wells anticipates and picks off the pass, and he's coming the other way, and he's going to attack the basket in traffic. Nowhere to go, and he scores!
Wow, that is just incredible.
That was a Hail Mary shot because he was going to the ground, and he finishes with 4 Olney Tigers standing around him. Hires gets it. Kicks it back out to Redmond on the left side. Amateur gets it. We're under a minute to go, folks. 36 seconds left in the first half. Redmond has it. Thomas sets a screen for him. Goes to the free throw line. Backing down Grieve. Backs back out. Gets it to Amateur. Let's see if Olney goes 2 for 1 or tries to hold for the last shot. Klinger has it. Guarded by Kovaci. Crosses over right and left. Nowhere to go again. Good defense. Hires has it. Misses the bank shot. Easton gets the rebound, 13 seconds left, and he's going to slow it down, and Fairfield is going to take the last shot of the first half with a chance to get into this lead. Let's see what Fairfield does. Kovaci sets a screen for him, gets the basketball, gets it to Grieve. He's open down low, gets it to Easton at the buzzer, no good. Grieve passed on the open shot because he wanted to get it to Easton. And with that, it'll be the end of the first half as Fairfield leads after that big run, 26-12. We'll be right back with some stats. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Carter Trucking in Fairfield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes and wishes each and every one of them a great season, both on and off the field. From rock, sand, dirt, and gravel to riprap, topsoil, fertilizer, cold patch, and more, Carter Trucking in Fairfield has everything you need to get your excavation and dirt work done right. They'll even haul the material and equipment to the job site for you. Located at 7 Williamson Drive in Fairfield, that's Carter Trucking. Call 618-842-2022.
Looking for a college that puts you first? At Frontier Community College in Fairfield, Illinois, you'll find small class sizes, affordable tuition, and faculty who care about your success. Whether you're preparing for a career, transferring to a university, or sharpening your skills, FCC is the place to start. Join the Bobcat family today. Discover why Frontier is the best decision ever. 618-842-3711 or visit us at iecc.edu/FCC.
At FNB, we're proud to serve our customers and our communities. In fact, we've been doing both since 1903. And that's why whether it's at the ball fields or the business luncheons, the tailgates or scholarship night, we're there, in the background and the front row, supporting the cause, supporting our neighbors, and investing in our home, dedicated to truly serving our region. FNB, banking, business, life.
As a family-owned business, you can trust Rush Appliance and Furniture in Fairfield and Carmi to give your family the same attention they give theirs. If you need a refrigerator, range, laundry pair, dishwasher, or furniture, they have the brands you know and trust like Speed Queen, Amana, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, Sealy, and more. And with service after the sale second to none, Rush Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your furniture and appliance needs. Rush Appliance and Furniture, 118 West Main in Fairfield and 206 East Main in Carmine.
All right, welcome back, folks. It's halftime, and I am just sitting back enjoying my favorite halftime festivity, the half-court tees. I have some great memories of the half-court shots myself, as I think we've seen 3 made shots already, Grady.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Couldn't have scripted much better first half for Fairfield. A very tight, competitive first quarter. Only kind of, I think, maybe surprised them with a little bit of pressure. Fairfield made some adjustments, and Cruz Wells is having his party today, his coming out party for, being who we know he can be. He's got 13 points at halftime. Owen Gruen has 7 points. And Lane Robson has a 3. Breaking Kovaci has 2 points. And Austin Grieve with that free throw after that great steal and foul attempt. Just great team basketball from Fairfield all across the board. Moving well without the basketball. The passes have been pretty good. And, a team that we see shoot a lot of threes as somebody makes another half-court shot. A team that we see make a lot of threes has done a lot more scoring in the paint today.
Yes, and, with them guarding Owen so heavily, you've got to find other ways to score, find alternative ways, and that's been a big reason why Cruz doing so well tonight has been huge for our team. Is with Owen not being in the position to score as much as normal, you've got to look to some of your other players.
Yes, absolutely, and another, and they've also shifted to using Gruen posting up.
Yes,
more underneath instead of trying to get him open for the three-point shots, which we know he can do. They had him bringing the ball down the floor a little bit, but Klinger was just all over him at half court. Yeah. And I think this was a great adjustment from Coach McElravy, and I'm sure we'll get to talk to him post-game a little bit about it of, hey, if he's going to guard him that tight, let's just get him in the paint. He's got 3 or 4 inches on Klinger, and Owen is not afraid of contact, and Cruz Wells has, been a beneficiary. He's somebody who's not afraid to go to the basket, and he's just used his speed to split the defense, get between them. He's finished in some traffic. He's grown up.
Absolutely.
These are early on in the season. I think these are off-balance shots. Maybe he's got it. He's not looking away. He's waiting for contact. That may or may not come. And now what we're seeing is he is focusing on finishing the shot first and letting the contact come to him. And it's great to see the evolution of somebody like Cruz. And I think he was hurt maybe a year ago or didn't play as much. It's just encouraging to see, and it's really exciting if you're a Mules fan. I'm looking forward to seeing what he continues to accomplish. But at any rate, we got a whole game left. We got to say he's probably the leading candidate for the Kelly York Financial Player of the Game. And we do want to thank People's National Bank. Every 3-point shot the Mules make is $3 to Feeding Kids of Wayne County. Lane Robson, I believe, is the only 3-point bucket for Fairfield so far this game. And if you are just joining us, the Mule Nation broadcast, we got lots going on. Wrestling, I got to think their meet might be done. I don't know how long the meet goes, but they had a home meet tonight on Mule Nation 2, our second channel. Thursday, our girls, fresh off of a clutch 1-point win against Hamco yesterday. The Lady Mules are in action at home against Edwards County. And then Friday, our boys are back in action, back at the Black Diamond at Carmi. And the boys are undefeated in Black Diamond play, conference play, so an opportunity to continue that. Is wrestling done?
It is not. It is still going on.
Still going on. So
if you're interested in that, please go check it out.
Yeah, if you're sick of listening to my voice, which I get it, I get it. Run over there. Nick and Tammy are on the broadcast over there. Jump in the live chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what your favorite memory of the first half is. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Not just this video, all the videos. Definitely hit that like button. As soon as you get onto any broadcast, hit the like button. It's very good for the YouTube algorithm to spread the word. And subscribing to Mule Nation is a great way to support the channel. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. All you got to do is take the time and hit the subscribe button. It's a great way to support what Claire Vaughn and her company and business do to help keep this free. And we are thankful to all of our sponsors.
Absolutely.
We'll take one final timeout. Just about 4 minutes left until the start of the third quarter. And alongside Grady Simpson and Alec Vaughn on camera, I'm Matt McHugh. Thank you again for joining us. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Are you having trouble with the new year, new me? Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler has a solution. Start off the new year in a new ride. Now through January 31st, take advantage of amazing offers. Save up to $11,000 on new 26 Silverado 1500s. All new in-stock 26 Chevy Traverses are priced at dealer invoice. 0% financing for 60 months on select new 26 Ram 1500s. Unheard of Jeep deals, with remaining new 25 Jeep vehicles discounted up to $13,000. That's at Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler, 412 East Main Fairfield, and LaMonsOnline.com, your exclusive dealer with warranty forever.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works. Wayne White Electric Cooperative, 10,000 members, 11 counties, one very dependable utility.
Is insurance just a monthly payment to you? If so, remember why it's really there. To protect the life you love. Choose a company that sees you as more than a policy number. When you work with a country financial rep, you get more out of your insurance. More personalized home and car coverage to protect what matters most to you. More guidance without all the industry jargon, and more confidence that a real person will show up if something goes wrong. I'm Christina Copeland, your country rep here in Fairfield area. I care about the people in this community, and I'll take the time to get to know you so I can help protect you and your family. Call me at 618-842-2185 to experience more.
The chiropractic team at Wabash General Hospital is committed to helping patients achieve better health and wellness naturally. By treating pain and improving everyday function, their chiropractors provide care for conditions like auto accident injuries, back and neck pain, headaches, sciatica, sports injuries, and more. For an appointment with Dr. Sigler in Mount Carmel at the Bolden Medical Office Building, Suite C, call 618-263-4376. To see Dr. Lawrence Spear in Albion at the Albion Medical Clinic, call 618-445-8170. Wabash General Hospital. People you know, helping people you love.
Whether you're in the market for a pole barn or a timber frame home, leave the details to Walters Buildings. As the premier post frame builder in the Midwest, Walters Buildings uses only the highest quality materials and the most skilled craftsmen in the industry for a building experience that matches their award-winning buildings. Contact your local Walters Buildings representative at waltersbuildings.com to see what they do for you. Build with confidence. Build with Walters. Family owned since 1958.
All right, welcome back, folks. As we have caught our breath, refilled our water bottles, although I didn't. I probably should have. And the third quarter is set to start. Fairfield leads by a score of 26-12. And the story of the first half was not just Fairfield's defense, but Cruz Wells' offense. Let's just put this into perspective for a second, folks. Cruz Wells has outscored Olney in this game. Cruz Wells has 13 points and Olney has 12. I am happy to say that all over the broadcast waves. Fairfield's going to have the basketball to start the second half. Let's see what adjustments Olney has made and see what Fairfield does. This game is far from over, folks, as Cruz Wells gets the basketball, hands it off to Owen Gruen. Gruen is now being guarded by Owen Coker. Wells gets the basketball. Lots of cutting and moving for Fairfield in this motion offense. Easton has it, gets a screen from Wells, drives middle, gets it out to Gruen, shot fakes, step backs. He's not being guarded close by Coker. Gruen passes on it, goes right, leaves the screen, goes left into Coker. Bank shot no good. Rebound Hires from Olney. And they're going to come back the other way as Amateur brings the ball up the floor, as he has been doing for Olney, the Tigers. Seaman is coming off a couple screens. They get Hires at the high post. Hands it back to Amateur, back to Hires. Skips it over to Seaman, down in the corner. That's Klinger. Amateur now has it, hesitates, goes into Cruz Wells, nowhere to go. Gets back out, gets rid of it. Seaman has it on the left corner. Easton is guarding him. Now he crosses over left, goes baseline, gets it back out to Amateur, goes over to Kovaci, and he's blocked, stuffed, out of bounds. He went by Wells, and Kovaci, with outstanding help side defense, was up to the task, as Amateur is multiple inches shorter than him. Olney's going to maintain possession, and they get it into Seaman, and now they get it right back to Klinger, and he misses the pass, just goes through his hands off of his head, and Fairfield gets the turnover. Easton's bringing the ball up the floor, gets it to Wells, right back to Easton, looks left, dribbles towards Gruen, hands it off to him. Gruen now switched off. He's being guarded by Coker again. Crosses over left, right, goes right towards the basket, scores. (28-12). In the corner, Klinger has the basketball. Coming off of a screen, Gruen is all over him. Good defense, Owen Gruen. Olney is having trouble getting north-south. Amateur does. Cruz Wells contests. Hires with a good offensive rebound on the weak side. Gets it at the top of the key to Coker. Goes to the basket into Robson, and a travel is called. Outstanding disciplined defense from Fairfield. They've done a good job of guarding the drive so far this game. I don't want to jinx it too soon. Olney is able to get to the basket. But that's been a point of emphasis for Coach Scott McElravy a lot in these post-game discussions that I've had with him, at least, is we've got to defend the drive better. Gruen has the basketball, left wing, gets it to Kovaci on the right side, down to Robson on the right corner. He drives baseline, spins back towards the middle, pull up, bank, no good. Rebound is available, Wells is involved, what a surprise. Olney comes up with the basketball, that's Coker, who gets it to Amateur, back to Klinger, gets it over to Hires for a three, yes.
And those are their first points of the second half.
First points of the second half, 28-15. Wells has it, and he loses the handle and turns the basketball over. So here comes Hires the other way with a chance to tip into the lead again. Gets it to Coker, swinging it across the horn. It winds up in Seaman's hands. Over to Amateur. He's going to drive right by Wells. Shot is no good on the point-blank layup. Gruen gets the rebound. He's coming the other way. Eyes up. Faces up Coker, goes left, gets rid of it to Kovaci, sets a screen, Kovaci doesn't use it, goes baseline, reverse layup, good!
Oh my gosh.
And a timeout is called, a 30-second timeout, and we will take one as well. 30-15, you're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Gill Sales and Service in Fairfield has the brand name appliances you trust to make your life easier and more comfortable. Gill's carries new appliances from brands like Speed Queen, Crosley, and Frigidaire, as well as a full range of used appliances to ensure they have something for every need and budget. They also carry parts and accessories to keep your current appliances going strong, plus free delivery and installation within 20 miles. Going strong since 1951. Check out their website at Gill's Sales at fairfieldwireless.net or call 618-847-7066.
Welcome back, folks. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Fairfield leads by a score of 30-15. Coming out of the timeout, Olney's hit a couple shots. Hires has the basketball, hands it off to Klinger, guarded by Kovaci. Gets it back to Amateur. Wells is guarding him, as he has been the whole game. To Seaman at the top of the key, around the horn, back to Hires. Here comes Amateur, doesn't get it. Hires spins right, spins left, back to Amateur, dribbles in, cross court to Klinger, attacks the basket, pulls back from 15, shot is no good, short. And Kovaci eventually comes down with the rebound, gets it over to Austin Grieve, who's fresh into the game for Owen Gruen. who dribbles it back out as we approach 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Fairfield's got their 4-line across. Here comes Kovaci going down. Easton back out to the top of the key. Oh, his man leaves him. He pulls up for three. No good. Front iron. Rebound Hires for Olney. And he gets it down the floor fast to Coker, who drives baseline, skip passes it, eventually makes its way all the way around the horn, back to Hires, over to Amateur, wide open for three, no good, in and out. Rebound is available. Kovaci lost the handle. Olney comes down with it. Here comes Amateur again. Point blank shot, no good on the drive. Actually, the cut. Fairfield has it. Here's Cruz Wells, attacks the basket, no good again on the layup. A little bit of tired, sloppy shots last couple possessions. Lane Robson catch and shoot three from Kovaci, no good. Rebound secured by Olney, and they're turning around and coming back the other way. Klinger has the basketball on the right elbow, top of the key to Hires. Around the horn again. Back at it is Coker, takes a three-point shot, no good. Here comes Austin Grieve releasing. He's wide open for the right-handed layup, and he scores. Great job running the floor by Austin Grieve.
Amazing.
2 minutes and 55 seconds left, 32-15, Fairfield leads. Olney's had a good amount of trouble getting into any offensive rhythm. Lots of ball movement, but lots of ball movement around the horn. And a quick catch and shoot shot from Hires, and he scores. Just a little bit of a miscommunication on matchup. I think I jinxed it, folks. Sorry about that. And Olney's got some guards who can shoot quickly. Nice quick trigger. It's just about, are they open or not? Harv Kaiser's set to check in at the next whistle. Grieve has the basketball, gets a screen from Kovaci, who comes off of it. Handoff to Jake Easton. Goes around to the top of the key, gets it to Kovaci on the right side. Here comes Grieve, off of a screen to the top of the key. Spins right, goes left. And he resets to Jake Easton at the top. Guarded by Klinger. 2 minutes left in the third quarter, 32-18. Lane Robson has it at the elbow, gets it to Wells. Here comes Wells, full head of steam. He's fouled on the floor. No points yet for Cruz Wells in the third quarter. Here comes Harv Kaiser checking into the game for Lane Robson. Minute 52 left. Baseline throw in underneath to Kovaci. Fakes the handoff, goes baseline and scores. I've seen that play a few times, folks, where Easton comes to get the handoff from Kovaci in the corner. Kovaci fakes it and beats both of his men baseline and scores on a reverse layup. Kovaci's really good at it. As Jermack, fresh into the game, attacks the basket for Olney, and he scores on a nice little finger roll layup. So an answer from Olney, still a 14-point lead for Fairfield. Kovaci has the basketball on the right elbow. Some subs into the game for Olney. And another turnover as Hires gets the basketball. And he's attacking on the left side, kicks it back out to Amateur. Catch and shoot three, no good. Rebound Kovaci. Grieve has the basketball as we are going to be under a minute left. Easton now gets it to Wells. Over to Kovaci at the top of the key. Good third quarter from breaking Kovaci with a couple of reverse layups. Easton gets the ball coming off the screen. Attacks left. Scoop layup. Good. First points of the game for Jake Easton. Usually among the leading scorers for Fairfield. 38 seconds left in the third quarter as Coker almost traveled. Good job of keeping his pivot foot on that pass fake. Swinging it around the horn again is Olney, eventually in the right side as Redmond gets it, fresh into the game. Catch and shoot three for Hires, in and out, no good. Great, strong, elevated rebound by Austin Grieve, who's signaling to Jake Easton to hold the basketball for one shot. 16 seconds left. Fairfield is going to slowly set up a play at 10 seconds. Easton gets it. Comes off of a screen, gets it to Kaiser. Here comes Easton, waiting to come off the screen. Now it's Wells, 3 seconds left, pulls up from the free throw line and banks it in. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Fairfield has built an 18-point lead by a score of 38-20. Another great quarter for Fairfield. We'll take a break and we will be right back. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Let CSI Insurance Brokers in Fairfield help you navigate today's overwhelming insurance market. Whether you're looking for farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance, the experienced agents at CSI Insurance Brokers specialize in finding plans customized to fit your needs. Visit their website at csiinsurancebrokers.com or give them a call at 618-842-2193 for a quote today.
And I want to give one last plug. Welcome back, folks. And we are getting into the spring season, and this is my last scheduled game on Mule Nation. And this has been a dream come true, just a blast for me. I've loved getting to know these players and these coaches, and thank you to everybody for putting up with me, whether you like it or not. Over the next month or so, we'll be getting into our baseball season. If you can't tell, I'm starting to lose my voice. Our baseball team was very fortunate to have 2 on-field practices the last couple days. But it has been a treat to work with you guys and get to call these games, and hopefully I'll get an opportunity to do more games in the future.
Well, it's been great having you.
It is great to be here. I love being a part of Fairfield. It's great living here. We've lived here about 3 years now. Fourth quarter is underway. Olney has the basketball, down by 18. Hires gets it. He's driving middle on Owen Gruen, and he's going to be fouled by Owen Gruen. A body foul on the floor. Cruz Wells is now up to 15 points for Fairfield with that bucket late in the third quarter. Keegan Downen is in the game for Fairfield as well. His first action as that inbounds pass is tipped and only just loses the handle of it. And it's going to be a turnover. Back over to Fairfield. Grieve has the basketball. He's bringing it up the floor. Gets it to Wells. Gets a screen from Gruen. Comes around him, gets by his man. Goes to the basket. Left hand. No good layup. Rebound Olney. Hires has it behind the back. Crosses over to the middle. Dribbles it back out. Gets it to Jermack. Hits a baseline cutting Redmond, who scores. That was a beautiful play by Olney.
That was very nice.
Jermack attacked the middle. Redmond went baseline on the backdoor cut and just finished a layup. That was a good job. Gruen has it on the left side. 16-point lead. He's going to attack the basket. Finger roll layup, and it's good. He's good, folks. Very good finish from Owen Gruen. Jermack has the basketball, gets it to Hires at the top of the key. Bounce passes it over to Redmond, almost taken away by Downen. Fairfield's in a zone defense now, and a foul is called. And that foul's going to be, I believe, on Harv Kaiser, as Jake Easton's going to check back into the game for Austin Grieve. 6 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game. And Keegan Downen is another one of our seniors, folks. Great to see him getting some quality minutes. I can see him getting after it on the defensive end as Fairfield stays in that zone. As Jermack attacks, Hires, and here comes Jermack again, driving baseline. High motor from Jermack right now. Top of the key to Redmond as they kick it back out. Dribbles, pulls up from 15, no good, short. Rebound Easton. And he's going to trot the ball up the floor, right down the middle. Crosses over back to the right, goes back to the middle, and a jump ball is called. So he did one of those jump stops, and Carter Seaman got his hand on the basketball and tied it up on the jump stop. As Downen and Kaiser are going to take a seat as Robson and Kovaci are back into the game for Fairfield. 6 minutes and 22 seconds left, 18-point Fairfield lead, and Kovaci spins off the inbounds pass, wide open, and he scores. Great inbounds pass, great move. Kovaci faked like he was going right at the free throw line, spun back to the left and was open. Nice little touch finish at the bucket. And there goes Jermack attacking the basket again, gets it to Seaman, who goes right to the basket. Off balance shot, gets it to Kovaci on a fast break. He's open, he is fouled, it is not called. And Cruz Wells is trying to tie up the rebound, and that is not called. Only comes down with it. That's Carson Fox, and Jake Easton draws a charge and comes up and screams to let the world know about it. Scott McElravy is having a conversation with the referee about the foul that Breaking Kovaci received that was not called. 20-point lead. I'm going to assume cooler heads are going to prevail. Kovaci's laughing about it. Generally has a really good attitude. Wells is bringing the ball up the floor. 5 minutes and 42 seconds left. Great offensive foul by Easton. We talked about it in the second game when Caden Best, or the JV game when Caden Best took that charge. That's what you always want to see. It's never a bad time. And an outstanding drive to the middle from Easton, who draws a defender and passes it to Kovaci after his defender leaves him, and Kovaci finishes. Just a great job, and Easton comes up with a steal at the other end. 2-on-2, goes right into the basket. Scoop layup, no good. Rebound Kovaci, and this time the foul is called on the putback attempt. And breaking Kovaci is going to get 2 free throws. And all just like that, 10 points on the game for breaking Kovaci.
Yeah.
3 Mules in double figures in scoring and counting. You've got Gruen with 11, Wells with 15, and now Kovaci with 10, pending these free throws. He misses the first. 5 minutes and 13 seconds left. 44-22 is the score. And Braken hits the second. As Olney's bringing the ball up the floor quickly. Jermack has it. And driving his hires to the middle, and he draws a foul. That's going to be Lane Robson on the foul. And I believe he missed the first free throw. Sorry about that, folks. I was making some notes. Second free throw is up. Rims in and out, no good. Kovaci gets the rebound, gets it to Gruen. Back up to Easton really quickly. Wide open three-point shot, no good, long. Rebound is available, tipped by Gruen. There's Cruz Wells, gets it again. Out to Gruen for 3, no good. And the shot goes out of bounds. They say it was not touched by Olney. It looked like it might have been, and the fans behind the Fairfield bench are giggling about something, so I think somebody made a joke that everybody was laughing at. Even Coach McElravy's laughing about it. So the players are pointing at somebody. One of the students, one of the Fairfield students. I want to know what he said.
Oh, I could only imagine.
Olney has the basketball, 45-22. Amateur has the ball at the top of the key. Oh, errant pass. Seaman comes back up with it. Wells is guarding him, driving at the free throw line. He picks it up, hands it off back to Amateur. Wells has been switched back on to Amateur. He picks up his dribble at the volleyball line. He's going to bounce pass it over to Redmond. Spins. Robson is on him. Drives left, spins back right, picks up his dribble. Great defense by Robson, but a little too much reach, and he's called for the foul. Got his hand on it a little bit. I think they called more of a pushing foul. It did look like a little bit too much contact, but I am very, very far away. I have to duck.
We are very far away.
To look. 4 minutes and 18 seconds left in the game. Inbounds throw in for Olney, and they do get it in, and another pass in errant. Cruz Wells is on the floor, gets it, and Olney comes back up with the basketball. Klinger has it. Now he gets it back up around the horn. Amateur catch and shoot 3. That's going to be short. And it's an air ball, and it's going to go out of bounds, not touched by anybody, so it's going to be Fairfield ball. As Downen is going to check back in for Robson. A little bit frustrated with some of those foul calls. Easton gets it on the throw-in. Olney is showing some full court pressure. We're under 4 minutes left in the basketball game now. Crosses over right. Easton goes right by his man, kicks it out to a wide open Downen for 3. No good. Back iron. Wells pulls down the offensive rebound. Gruen has it on the left side, drives baseline, pulls up from 10 feet, and he scores. Cruz Wells again on the offensive board. 47-22 is the score. Harv Kaiser's coming to the scorer's table to check in. Seaman has the ball, gets it across the way to Klinger. Down to Amateur in the high post. He bounce passes it into the paint, and that is number 20, Oker, I do believe. Coker on the post up. Shot's no good. Rebound Fairfield. And down and again for three, no good. Quick catch and shoot. Multiple other Fairfield Mules have made their way to the scorer's table. I see Cooper Berg and Michael Barner and Austin Grieve, and we're going to have a full timeout called by Olney. 2 minutes and 59 seconds left. We'll take one as well. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Hey everyone, Coach Matt McHugh here, and I want to personally invite you to our FCC Bobcats First Pitch Dinner, sponsored by FNB. Coming up Friday night, January 23rd at 6 p.m. at Fairfield First Christian Church. This is one of my favorite events of the year because you get to meet our players, hear what we're building for this season, and enjoy a great dinner served by the Bobcats themselves. Tickets are just $30, or you can bring the whole crew, grab a table for 8 for $200. Big Boy is catering, so you know it's going to be good. Scan the QR code. Grab your tickets and come spend the evening with us. We cannot wait to see you there. Go Bobcats. Welcome back, folks. Grady, any live chat updates?
Yeah, we got a few. We've got John Pearson watching from Wood River, Illinois. Tip and Donna Butler watching from the Villages in Florida. A few more Floridas. And then we got Jeff Wise saying, Matt, thank you for doing these broadcasts. You do a great job.
Thank you, Jeff. Much appreciated. Like I said, it is a lot of fun. Cooper Berg, Michael Barner into the game for Fairfield. Cooper Downen and Keegan Downen and Austin Grieve are still in the game. Olney has the ball down 25. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Entry pass to Thomas, and he travels. Stutter stepped backwards before he put the ball on the floor. 6'6" is what he's listed, and he looks big. Haven't been able to take advantage of his height. Grieve is bringing the ball up the floor. And Olney is in man-to-man. Kaiser has it now at the top of the key. Gets it to Grieve again. Grieve is calling out the offense. He's yelling out motion. Downen gets the basketball. And Fairfield setting up a couple plays. Barner now has it. Swings it over to the left side to Berg. Gets it to Downen at the top of the key. Catch and shoot three. No good. Rebound Barner. Oh, and it tipped off of his fingers and went out of bounds. He got position, he just wasn't able to finish. Olney has a couple players coming in. Brody Schneider is now in the game. He played in the JV game as well. And I see 23. They announced him, but I don't see it on the roster here. And he does have the basketball, and I'm not sure who it is. At any rate, Kaiser's going to steal the pass. We're trying to get it to Carson Fox down low. Under 2 minutes left in the game. Downen's going to bring the ball up the floor. Guarding his man. Face right. Spins back middle. Little turnaround shot, and it is good. Keegan Downen with a beautiful touch.
Yes.
Good rotation on the shot. They've all looked good. He finally gets one to fall. Outstanding. 1:30 left. Olney is still running their motion offense. Fox has it. He's going to drive baseline, swings it, an errant pass, and throws it out of bounds. And that's going to go back to Fairfield. All Mules in the second, really since the first quarter.
Yeah,
it's been all Mules.
And in the first quarter, we started down, I believe.
And Ashton King and Andrew Hutchison are checking into the game for Fairfield. Hutchison has the basketball. He gets it to Downen. Over to Barner. Drives middle. Kicks it back out to Downen. He dribbles into the paint. Pass down to Hutchison on the left side to Berg. Berg drives baseline. Fakes for the pass. Nowhere to go. Gets it back to Hutchison up at the free throw line. Now to King. Downen on the right corner. We're under a minute left. Swing pass all the way over to Berg for three. No good. Rebound to Olney. And they are coming the other way, and we are under a minute left in this basketball game. Fox is trying to post up. King is guarding him. They kick it out. Catch and shoot three for Seaman. Good. Carter Seaman with a good touch on the three-point shot. 40 seconds left. Fairfield still leads 49-25 as Downen attacks middle and pulls up from 15. Shots no good. Rebound is tipped out of bounds by Barner, and it's going to be Olney basketball. 32 seconds left as Olney gets the ball in quickly. And they get it, drive baseline. That's number 23. They get it back out to Coker. And the shot is blocked by Barnard. Blocks it right into the Olney student section. We got 20 seconds left in the game. Sideline throw in for Olney. They get it out to Seaman. Let's see what they do if they get a quick shot. I think they're content. Snyder has the basketball. And he stepped out of bounds. 11.7 seconds left. I presume that Fairfield is just going to get the ball and run the clock out.
It appears that way.
And that is going to be the case. And your final score is going to be 49 to 25. All Mules since the first quarter. And an outstanding game on the offensive and defensive end of the floor from the Mules. Just a great team win all around. We'll take a quick break, and we'll have post-game coverage when we come back. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Kaiser Farms is proud to support Mule Nation and the FCHS Mules. Ryan and Michelle Kaiser, along with the entire Kaiser Farms family, wish Harv and the Mules the very best of luck this basketball season. Whether it's farming needs or high-quality show pigs, Brian is ready to help you succeed. Give him a call at 618-838-9432. That's 618-838-9432. From the team at Kaiser Farms, go Mules!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Andrew Diesel, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud supporter of your FCHS Mules. For all your investment needs, call Andrew Diesel at 842-4212. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Looking for a convenient bank with a local touch? Welcome to People's National Bank. With our easy-to-use services and friendly bankers, we are here to make your banking experience smooth and personalized. From checking accounts to mortgages and agriculture loans, we're always here for you. Experience the difference with People's National Bank, where convenience meets community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If it's in style, it's at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. Christy and the girls at Carnaby Square are proud to have served Fairfield and Southern Illinois for over 40 years. With premium women's apparel, jewelry, accessories, and shoes from brands like Multiples, Charlie B, and Brighton, just to name a few. Whatever your style, the team at Carnaby can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, with extended hours till 7 on Thursday. Come experience Carnaby Square, the fashion leader, at 115 East Main in Fairfield.
All right, welcome back. As they just did a nice little post-game ceremony announcing the player of the game, the MVP from both teams, and it looked like the player with the most school spirit. So very cool. Yes. Very cool to see that. Mules were victorious both games tonight. JV won 38-36, and big win from Varsity, 49-25. Fairfield's defense was a big show on display.
Absolutely.
25 points is a very impressive feat for your defense to hold them to. So I'll be curious what Coach McElravy's thoughts were. Fairfield improves to 10-8 on the year. This is not a conference game. So they're still 4-0 in conference, and Olney falls to 7-12. And some unofficial stats. They're unofficial because sometimes you get distracted. I think that we did pretty good with this. Cruz Wells led the way with 15 points, and Cruz Wells is your Kelly York Financial Player of the Game. 13 first quarter points.
Yeah.
Who knows how many steals and who knows how many rebounds. It could have very well been a double-double on rebounds. Just all over the floor was Cruz Wells on both ends.
Yeah, I mean, he was just unstoppable, especially in that first half. It was just, he was everywhere he needed to be, and it was just incredible seeing a player who, at the beginning of the season, up until a few weeks ago, wasn't even starting, and now putting up performances like that. It's just really great to see. Yeah,
he was coming off the bench, and I remember having some great chats with Coach Bailey, early. Just, Cruz is going to be really good. He's going to grow up before our eyes, and I know that we talked at the beginning of the year with Coach McElravy about just think about how good this team's going to look in March, and we're starting to see the fruits of the work that these boys have been putting in, and it's credit to all of them. You got a collective group of kids that seem to be pretty well bought in. and a coaching staff that, sees the game well, understands the adjustments that they feel like need to be made, and the players respond to it, and they seem to have those good connections. So great job. Congratulations to Cruz Wells, your Kelly York Financial Player of the Game. And some other stats that we have. Owen Gruen finished with 13 points. Usually his points are riddled with three-point shots. I think he only attempted one three-point basket tonight. He was asked to be a different type of player, and he was up to the challenge. He's also improved at, his post play, finishing at the basket, breaking Kovaci 9 points in the second half. Just attacked the basket, reverse layups, moved well without the basketball. He also had some good assists, and he finished with 11. So 3 Mules in double figures. And Jake Easton, 2 points. Something you don't see very often next to his name. And I'm sure that if you talk to Jake, sure, he would probably want to have more points. But at the end of the day, I think he's happy with the win.
Absolutely, yeah.
Other than that, other Mules on the score sheet. Lane Robson had a 3-point basket. Austin Grieve with some hard-earned 3 points. The fast break layup when he released on the steal, and then the rebound after the steal and stolen inbounds pass. And then Keegan Downen, the senior, a couple great shots. Do you know Keegan?
I do know Keegan, yes.
Okay. Shot looked very good and had that great bucket there. So final score, 49-25. We are just awaiting to see if Coach McElravy climbs Mount Everest to get up here and visits with us.
It's quite a hike.
So we'll take a break, and hopefully when we come back, we'll visit with Coach McElravy and get his thoughts. Thank you again for joining us. You're listening to Mule Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
When you bank with strangers, you get treated like one. Hi, I'm Michelle Garner with the Fairfield Banking Company, and each day we strive to make your banking experience top-notch. Whether you're opening a new account or buying your first home, it's important to us. You're not just another customer, and we're not just another bank. Stop by today at any of our 4 convenient locations, the Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Company. We're the hometown banks, and everybody knows your name. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
In the financial services industry, there's nothing better than experience. And with over 50 years of combined experience, there's no one better than the Conard Financial Group in Fairfield to help you develop a diversified investment portfolio. Whether it's retirement planning, college savings plans, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or certificates of deposit, the Conard Financial Group can help you plan and invest for the future, whatever your goals may be. Give them a call at 618-842-7855 to set up an appointment. The Conard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Stuck on the road? No worries. Bonds Towing has your back 24/7. Whether you need a tow, a winch out, fuel delivery, or a quick vehicle unlock, Vaughn's Towing is just a call away. Serving Mule Nation with fast, reliable service you can count on. Call 618-842-2422 for all your roadside needs. Vaughn's Towing. We're here when you need us most. Go Mules!
All right, welcome back. We have Coach McElravy with us. Coach, thank you for joining us.
Hey, no problem.
How was the climb?
I got a new Apple Watch, and I don't want to look at my heart rate.
You don't
right
want to look
now.
at your
It's
heart
probably
rate.
Pretty high.
Probably higher than it was during the game.
Probably so.
All right, we'll talk about the Bears in a little bit, but let's talk about the game today. What were your overall thoughts? Obviously, a big win.
We had a really, really tough week last week. All 4 teams we played. I don't remember what the combined record was, but it was something like 49-13.
Yeah, they hadn't lost much. And
now in saying that, we weren't happy with our defense, especially Saturday down at Benton. Good team. We were not locked in, so we tried to focus on that a little more tonight. We get here and we find out their big kid's out.
Yeah.
Actually 2 of their big kids are out. The Tolman kid's out for the year. He's having shoulder surgery coming up.
Yep.
And then the Brown kid was in a boot. So we knew that having both those big kids out would be a different Olney team.
Yep.
And the other night they beat Marshall and made a lot of threes. So we knew we had to guard the 3. They've got some good athletes still out there, but height-wise, we finally played a team that was about the same size as us.
Yeah. So talk a little bit about I noticed Owen Gruen played a different style of offense. I think he attempted 1-3. He was posting up a lot more. Was that a game plan because you knew you'd have a size advantage? Did it have to do? It looked like they were face guarding him.
Yeah, so that was the big thing. By them face guarding him, we kind of switched roles there for him. Cruz did a great job get us going there early.
Yes.
He's got that game. He's very good at attacking the basket, and that opened things up a little more because they were face guarding Jake and Owen. And, so that kind of flipped the script of what he usually does. But proud of the other guys for stepping up.
Big for Cruz.
Yes. Yeah.
Attacking.
He would tell you, and most of our guys would tell you, that Saturday night was probably one of their worst games. I mean, he got in foul trouble early. So to see him bounce back tonight was big.
And I don't think it doesn't get talked about it much because he's a guard. He's a really good rebounder.
He is. Yes. Him and Austin both, for their size, rebound really well.
They elevate well. They get up to the rim.
They do. And Cruz is a really good offensive rebounder. Him and Braken are probably two of our best at that, at just getting offensive boards when the shot goes up. They're very good at tracking it. They're not just going to stay tagged up with their guy.
Yeah. Now, defense, you've been critical of the defense in past games.
We have.
Defending the drive.
Yep.
25 points kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah.
But they're injured. What did you see from the defense?
Better. We knew we were going to be challenged because they were going to a lot of driving kicks, some backdoor action and stuff like that. Our one-on-one guarding was better, and just the one pass away was better. We still have some work to do, but we're getting better, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because to win those big games against the good teams, you've got to have that. You got to be able to play both ends. I thought we did at EC the other night very, very well. And then, once again, too, some of that, Lawrenceville and Benton are both really good.
Yeah.
So you do get exposed if you're out of position just even one step, I don't feel bad about playing those teams, though, because it does give us a chance to, see as many different styles as possible, and it gets us ready for the end of the year.
And you look back, I want to say last week, 1-3 was the games.
Yep.
What do you feel like the boys learned? Did they keep their spirits high? Did they understand the context of it? What did you guys take away from that week?
That's a good question. So Monday was pretty quiet. We actually we watched a lot more film than we practiced that day, just trying to break down things that we needed to work on, things that there's some things when you play, and I mean, you're a coach in baseball, there's some things that you just physically can't do.
Yeah.
But the things that we can do, we just really tried to focus on those and get better. Basketball is such a long season, as you know, too, with baseball. There's going to be times where you get beat by a team that you probably didn't expect to get beat by. Mm-hmm. The New York Yankees or Dodgers, they don't win 162 games.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, for sure. But anyway, just try to work on the small little things that you can do. Talking is another thing. We've got some kids that are kind of quiet guys out on the floor, and that just can't happen. You've got to be able to communicate with each other, whether it's switches or screens coming or things like that.
That's right. Now, Carmi Friday. Black Diamond matchup. What's next for you guys coming forward?
So, unless they won tonight, they have one win.
Okay.
But that one win was against Hamco at their place.
We call that a trap game.
Oh, my goodness.
And folks, nobody gets more anxious about those games than the head coach and the coaches.
You're 100% correct. Yes.
You'll sleep worse.
And it's Carmi Fairfield. I have tremendous respect for their
Yes.
team, their community. They've always given us good games, as have we to them. We've kind of been lucky the last couple years in having the upper hand. And we've won different ways, whether it's last-second shots or all kinds of crazy ways over the last couple years. But Coach Wolf will have them ready. And I told the kids that, just about 5 minutes ago. This is not, we have to be ready. We're not just going down there and not being ready, not being prepared.
Yeah, you can't overlook them and look to the next game.
You overlook no one, yes.
And there's always opportunities to learn.
Absolutely.
For sure. It's hard to beat a team that doesn't give up, and if you're going to get their best, absolutely. So.
Yes.
Well, Coach, I remember I was reminiscing here at the beginning of the season, maybe my first interview with you, where we talked about the sloppy play that you saw after a win. And I think that we just said, think about how much better this team's going to look in March, and I feel like we're starting to see some of the fruits of that. And so really impressed with the work these boys have done and what you guys have done with the coaching staff. So I'm looking forward to keeping tabs on them and
you need
following
to stick
the rest of the way. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Good.
I'm just not on the schedule anymore.
Okay.
Who knows? You never know.
But
but
that means
I am
you may
going to
just
get
slip
busy.
down and sit on the bench with us then.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Okay.
I hope my wife isn't listening.
That's good.
We're going to be busy in the next couple weeks.
You are.
We got a baseball game in Tennessee
Yes.
in January. So
I've got to make it out there. Do I get like a – actually, you don't want me throwing a ceremonial first pitch. That would be great.
Bring Coach Bailey with you. I'll have to bring you guys a hat.
For sure.
Jeremy Ellis is the hat guy.
Yep,
so.
we can do that.
Well, congratulations on the win again.
Thank you, sir.
We appreciate it, and good luck to you guys on Friday.
Yep, go Cubs and Bears.
That's right. Go Cubs, and I don't care about the Bears, but sure, they can win.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you guys.
All righty.
And that'll do it for this broadcast. Thank you again so much for joining us as the Mules win both games today, and Fairfield wins by a score of 49-25 in the varsity game. Again, alongside Grady Simpson and Alec Vaughn, I'm Matt McHugh. Thank you again. You guys have a wonderful night and enjoy the rest of your week.